I mean, I'm sure you guys will do too. So,
I mean, we're certainly gonna try.
We can certainly try.
the payoff is worth it. I hope.
Yeah, what are we actually looking for? So I know we came in here for the staff, but like, what book? I swear to God, I have no idea. We keep talking about a book. Marlon's looking for like information on stuff, but that's unrelated to whatever else we're trying to find.
Mm-hmm.
What book are we? It's a tome of something. What are we trying to find? Anybody know?
Everything.
Is it, or was it literally just the staff?
Probably just the staff, right?
Probably just the staff. It's like we got because Atoli, he's got ahead in life, a couple times apparently, and be able to come to terms with his.
Was that a joke on my mini heads now?
Yes.
Maybe.
So he's all like squared away.
No, he's still indebted to Nabarland, so.
Yeah, I was like, but we keep moving in the tower. Because we could have just left and let Ryan and Pale Man just duke it out and let the dice roll where they may, so to speak.
I mean, we got that. I don't even remember what else we need to get there. I know that I want to be in there because getting confirmation that Amethyst Academy fucked up with the meteorite and seeing that portal. I mean, I want to replicate that. No,
Okay.
and seeing like the crystal dimension control thingy on top of the tower would be interesting.
I want more materials to work with. I need to find out how they did it.
And as I said before, what's really at stake here is the Q1 corporate profits for our new copying startup.
This is the, by the way, hilarious logo.
Dude, I love that. I saw that and I was like, oh man.
So long to get any of the text to look not totally kindergarten level.
It was adorable, dude.
Very, maybe DM Isabel, because she might not have checked and been like, oh, we're still going at 3.
That might be a good point, because like, it's an hour earlier now, of course, right?
Yeah, because for me it was 3, but for her, anyway, she might be thinking it's an hour later.
Or she's sleeping again. Having a nap.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I still got 2 hours. I'm gonna take a nap. And then
She is offline, so I sent her a message. What do we want to do? Give her another 5 minutes and then start?
Sure.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
I guess we can kind of recap. She can miss that recap, but recap.
Last time on Dragon Dungeon whatever.
Last time on
Dungeon Ball Z.
Dungeon Drakkenheim DZ. DDZ. Last time on DDZ. Yeah.
No, Drakkenheim C.
Oh, God.
Right.
That's a good combo.
And I'm about to say that was when we went down for a toilet, but no, last time we explored all the research area,
The laboratories.
The laboratories, and found some shenanigans, found Eldrick. He was trapped in a summoning circle, and we opted not to rescue him. It was awful. Like we don't know how he got there, but we just left him there. There's also a lady. she was in a summoning circle and she was begging for help, and we very callously said no, and we left, and I met the copier room with the copying imps, and Nespip had an idea after a totally threw imps into a portal and supposedly killed them. Maybe not. I pretend they just vanished and went back home. We can just pretend that. But when we threw objects through, it went through, and we threw a little doodad, a little phone through, and found the customer service line for the imp contracting company.
Imps are us.
And so that was
Hi, Isabel.
good.
Well, sorry, I'm like,
All good.
We made some pudding and got stuck in a gel cube. So those are
Love that.
good. Very nice. Imps and
I
inks.
think
That's
my
good.
mouse is dead.
Oh
It's
no.
unfortunate.
Perhaps you
I'd
can
have
feed it to the snake of.
Do you want a
sorry.
spare one? Do you want a spare one?
Yeah, I I need to go grab a battery. I think I'll be right back, friends.
Sure.
Because I can't do my thing without a mouse. So give me just a second.
We just cleaned the cages
Um,
today, so they're really active, sniffing all the new things.
Ooh.
Oh, I see him running around.
Yep.
I love this place. Whoever is my overlord is certainly not going to sacrifice me to the snake lord. I'm enjoying my time here.
Not these ones. Apparently 2 of them are pregnant, so
So
Some more food.
so they
simply
get
bonus nutrients.
no. They get to live another couple of weeks.
Oh right.
Then they'll get sacrificed.
3 babies. Ah.
It's not just that. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 new babies.
Oh hello, I'm out of here.
Did
Dude, the amount of, like, you can ask them, the amount of references that we make to the Count in Curse of Strahd is just hilarious.
I believe it.
At some point, he
I
was
wonder
like
why.
basically combusting people. So he combusted someone. I was like very serious, being Strahd, like, 1. And I don't know who it was again, but one of it was like 1. It was just not the timing.
It was absolutely the timing.
It is always the time.
Reminds me of a joke, actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a guy that asked me who my favorite vampire was. I was like, well, the Count from Sesame Street. He said it doesn't count. He said, like, yeah, I think he actually does.
I assure you he does.
He definitely counts.
doesn't count. Doesn't count. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right. I don't think this is a working battery that I just put into this because it is not doing a goddamn thing. Okay. I know I have another mouse around here somewhere. I just
Back in my day, we had to blow in them too.
have forgotten where
And then
the
to think that
fuck
the
it
word,
is. Is
then to
it
think that
in
the word
my
count doesn't have anything
backpack?
to do with counting.
Where in
counting that coin from your peasants.
No, it's a derivative of Latin, as all the things were that were either semi-fancy or not. It's from the Latin word comtas or comitas, I believe, one of the two, which means companion of the emperor.
Yes, there it is. This is a nicer mouse too. I just need to grab the thing.
Sounds very close to the word comtesse.
Comtessa, yeah, which means companion, but then in a more like companionship kind of way.
If I can't find where this is. Oh no! Fuck! Different batteries. Ah!
Are they smaller or bigger?
They're smaller.
Okay, that's okay. Do you have some aluminum foil?
What? Yes.
Oh, you
But
guys don't know. Oh, am I about?
Yeah.
I see big eyes on the GA. This works. Like when you have like AAA batteries and a double A slot that they need to go in, just add some aluminum foil to make it fit on both sides. Works like a charm. The batteries will run a
Seriously?
little less long. Yeah, that actually works. They both have the same amperage and voltage. They just like usually run a little shorter because they're like smaller. but
Really
they
just
run.
want to find where the.
What kind of MacGyver
the
shit is it you
stupid
do when you don't have the right batteries?
I have kids. Trust me. Like I'm constantly running low on batteries.
I have no batteries.
And when you have a crying kid, I want to use my toy. You get creative.
Get creative. Fabulous. All right, where the fuck?
We don't. We just say the toy's broken. You can't use it. Sorry.
You know what I do that with? Especially when they were younger, toys that made noise.
Yep.
Like, you know, a little plastic
Yep.
trumpet.
Oh, it's broken. I'm sorry. Can't fix it.
I would
Oh,
accidentally
no,
stand on
it's
that and go buy a
broken.
stuffed toy for them. Yep.
Terrible.
This doesn't make noise.
Just a terrible father right here.
No, seriously though.
Yeah.
All right.
Anybody that brings get presents or something that makes noise, it's just like you look at them like, why do you hate me?
Yeah, like my first xylophone, you know, like that kind of
Yep.
shit. Like, you must not have kids.
Okay.
Fucking drum set and keyboard and whatnot. And it's like, why?
Yeah, unless it comes with like a headset. Like my children got their like the tablet to like watch videos on and whatnot from their grandparents with a headset.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Gotta have
I love that.
headset. I'm undoing this and then we're putting it back in. Maybe that'll do something.
Kappa.
I hate life. It's ridiculous. Okay, fine. Aluminum foil it is. Fuck my life.
While she's getting that last bit, I guess we can catch to where we're.
Go on.
We did gel, made some pudding. A little oopsie daisy. Nesta wasn't quite as in tune with developing health potions as he thought he was, so added a.
All right.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So we had pudding instead of health potion, and I think we came into a classroom of some very scary looking people. We didn't want to interrupt, so we left, and we found Eldrick. I'm trying to think if there's anything other major that happened inside within the copy room. That was kind of like the big us tooling around the copy room was kind of the big hoopla. But what kept flipping upstairs and made it to this fine establishment of all these books in the air, and there was a Pokemon battle happening, and just jump right in. Right to make it happen, Captain.
That is pretty much what happened.
Okay.
And major fight in the library, and yeah. Then you had
We met Lisa.
that. You met Lisa.
We can fix
And
her.
Lisa.
Contrary to her very pleasant name, she's something.
We can fix her.
We can fix her, guys. We can fix her. Where's Foundry? Come here, Foundry. It's gonna take forever to load, but
Also, is your mouse
oh no,
working?
I need the polyhedra one. Not at the moment. I'm trying the thingy. So, just trying to get a battery out, and then I will at least be able to see even if I can't manipulate my girl.
Shouldn't go manipulating girls.
I would agree with that.
You know, they said joining a group with 5 other men would lead to interesting conversations about the opposite sex, but you guys have mostly been alright, but
Most.
Up until right now.
Oh, damn it.
Wait,
Took
what?
48 sessions, but you know.
Took about a year for us to get on the bad side. Yep.
Yep. Oh my god, I can't even fucking shrink this. I very much hate.
Papa?
Nothing in particular, just in general. Let the hate flow.
Yeah, let the hate flow. Oh my god. Fucking tinfoil. Okay. Let's see if we can make this happen.
Well,
You guys
I mean,
can start
we can
doing
go.
stuff if you want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're we literally just got out with your turn, so now it's Lisa's. You got some.
Oh, okay,
You got
right. It's Lisa's turn. Yeah, she can kill me.
you,
Let's
you
just
got
have her
you got
kill me,
time.
and then I just don't need to do stuff, right?
That's the
Be
spirit.
careful what you wish for.
We need some music.
She can just fucking.
You do need
Oh
some
my
music, but I
God.
was waiting for that.
I love tinfoil.
In before the Imperial March.
I don't think I grabbed enough tinfoil.
I mean, I
weirdly
have it
enough.
on my computer somewhere, so it's a mandatory MP3 to have somewhere.
Hmm.
But no, let's start with something a little bit more epic. You guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's do
Ah!
the Lisa.
Wait, what?
What?
The Lisa. All right.
Okay, the song is
So-
not called that. Missed opportunity.
Elisa is.
I should have called it the Lisa. Yeah.
Alright.
Bring
All right.
out the Lisa.
Okay. Does it have to be on
So
both
Lisa
sides?
will climb up on the ledge, and you see this giant of a woman. Looking at her, she looks human-ish, but like not in size anymore. She is way more than normal sized. But you can tell that she probably was at some point either modeled after or actually was a normal human being. But something went horribly wrong on her. As to what and how's, it might pique your curiosity, but I don't think you really have the time as you see that she is ready for all of you. She climbs onto the edge, and she actually stands on the ledge where she is right now. That is a precarious balance for her, as she doesn't fit there too well. So she stands on the edge, but it's an off balance. I'm just telling you guys. As she's standing there, she holds on to the pillar to her south, and with her other arm, she takes a swipe at the nearest creature. And as luck would have it, there are 3 directly next to her. So I'm going to make the dice decide.
It's not just automatically me.
No.
Well, I mean,
Crazy.
Blondie and you are both equidistant from her, so
We're both equidistant.
Does this mean
And
that
so is
Ivy is
Fritz.
not that?
and Fritz. Oh shit, Fritz.
Does that mean that Lisa's not threatened by Ivy?
She's not threatened by me.
I mean,
We
not
are-
yet.
She is
but-
way more of a woman than me, guys.
She is definitely a whole lot of woman.
Shit.
Yeah, like a whole lot of women. All right.
All
How
right.
tall is she?
Oh,
Like standing off the ground.
let me have a look, because I believe the description actually said something about that. It was like it's like
Oh
the
my
word
God, oh my God,
grotesque
oh my
was
God.
mentioned somewhere.
Guys,
Does it work?
Guys, it's working. It's
I
working.
told you.
I put the battery in wrong. I put the battery in wrong before because I'm a fucking dumbass. But it's working.
No, I don't. No.
Guys, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Okay.
For any luck, it
I
won't be at least in the game.
I appreciate the lack of insults as I do not know
Ridicule
how to-
yourself.
Whoa!
Let me see.
My as a bunch of links load from all the clicks that I've been doing. All right. Oh, beautiful. Look at that map. Lisa, baby, kill me.
That
Alright.
soundtrack sounds kind of like Neo somehow,
Where
I
is
think.
the soundtrack? I'm not hearing it.
It should be playing.
Right. Symphony Titans. No.
It's probably still loading it for you.
Yeah. Could still be loading. Oh my god, my dog is insane.
Oh, here we are. Lisa. Lisa is the pale man's favorite creation, transformed by the contamination. He used her as a conduit for many of his early attempts to siphon contamination, transforming her into the monster she is now. She stands at a grotesque, see, I saw that word somewhere. She stands at a grotesque 36 feet tall.
Oh shit!
How is that
Yeah!
grotesque? That's beautiful. She's beautiful. Oh my god.
All right, so let's see what the dice says. The dice says I'm going to hit Fritz. Well, I'm going to try to hit Fritz, but
I'm pretty sure you will.
there's a very small chance that I won't. That wasn't too high of a roll. 16?
That hits.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
I don't think I have bark skin cast on myself. Oh, there goes the freaking music. There it is.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Did
Yeah,
I?
you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Okay. So we gotta mark that because I don't fucking remember.
I think it's
on.
marked.
It's that little logo next to you. That's the Barkskin logo. I mean,
Okay.
it isn't, but that's what we're
Good.
using it for. It's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
And
So not the worst.
She went for Green Boy.
See, she went for a green boy. And as she punches him, she is also looking directly at him, as she can see him right now. And you can almost feel her burning eyes on the nape of your neck. I need a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
She stares daggers.
that's not great.
Uh-oh.
That's a 5.
Oh, that's a lot more. That's a double effect. Uh-oh.
Double
That
effect.
means, yeah, if you fail by more than 5, like that's one of those.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, it's you take 27 points of necrotic damage.
Oh no.
And
Fritz, how many
You
hit
take
points
a
do you
level of
have?
contamination,
that's fine.
and
Mm.
I need to roll on a mutation table.
Oh,
Damn!
That's a
It's not a
D6, right?
it's not a chance. Yeah. Let me have a look at the table itself.
It's a 1.
is it because it's so he failed so bad? Is that why?
Yeah, like if it's like level of contamination gives you a chance at a mutation, more than 5 is you get it. Let's see, where is that list? Oh, great! You rolled a 1, right?
Yes.
On a what? On a d20?
On D6, I thought.
Oh no, the d6 is whether or not you actually
I
gain
see.
a mutation or not. Yeah, so I need a d20.
That's 13.
Okay, which is good because I thought you rolled a 1. Was on a 6. If you roll a 1 on that, you get 2 mutations instead of the if it requires a 1. So so 13. Let's see. Oh, yeah. As she is looking at you, you look back and you lock eyes, and your eyes sort of like squish together. You become a cyclops.
Oh god.
You- so your eyes merge into a single central eye, which can emit an energy beam as a ranged spell attack using your intelligence modifier for the attack roll.
Whoa!
If it hits, it deals 2d6
Damn.
radiant damage.
Oh, hey. I
So you
mean,
basically can do what she does.
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Why are we giving him more weapons?
I,
It's
dice
based on
give it.
intelligence. It's not a weapon.
Oh, great.
Also, if I
That
cut
is what
out,
she can do.
there's a thunderstorm happening right now. I just heard thunder crack. So if I cut out, it's because I was struck by lightning.
No, you get better service now, so we're gonna be fine. But sure. All right.
Better servers will protect you against lightning strikes, right?
Yes, absolutely. 40. All right. Mr. Maslow.
Oh. Um. Maz is not liking his odds right now.
No.
He's just a little boy. He's just a little kitty. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20,
And
25,
hide.
30, 35, 40. He's gonna go to these stairs, go 10 feet down them, and hide.
Good call. Good call.
Good call, Maz. Good call.
I don't know the sound of a kitty.
my
I wanted to
little
play
my
like a
little panther who can do 1d6 plus 3 of damage is not going to be in this fight, friends.
No, that's very fair. All right, Nespip.
Quick question. He's currently not 5 feet up in the air, but 65, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. Let me, as a matter of fact, for clarity, let me adjust that. But yes, he was 60 up plus 5. So let's make that 65.
So with 60 feet of movement, I wouldn't be able to get from the platform to him, right?
The platform's 30 feet up though, so you cut 30 feet off
This
that.
platform is 10 feet up.
No, you're.
If you run over there, then you go down 20.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make it here with 60 on this line. Okay. I hate that.
No, but the platform you're on, it says plus 30.
Still can't make it.
You can't. You're 30 feet.
Were
And you
you
gotta go.
60 feet in the air as well?
I'm 30 feet in the air, and he's 65 feet away. And still 30 up, so I can't make it to him in one turn.
Interesting.
You're going diagonal. You can just, kind of D&D math.
We don't do Pythagoras here.
We do by approximation rules.
Because I'm looking at you right now, and you're 30 feet up, and he's 60 feet up, which means there's a difference of 65. So it's a difference of 35 feet. You're 45 feet away. Now, if we're trying to do the whole diagonals, if you want to calculate it that way, then so be it. But if we're just one by, if this is kind of Barry's call, because I know we've kind of wiffle waffled on how we do Pythagorean here, but
Basically, if it's off by 5 feet, I'm fine with it. Anything more than that is a little too much. But we're not going to do actual math here.
I'm saying, Christian, you could
geometry.
like I think you could make it.
Yeah, but I would be in
Yeah.
front of him, and he will just give me the backhand or something. So
He's not that strong physically.
He's a wizard. He's not that strong. I mean, you could.
I think
He's the only one of us who has the capability to catch up to him physically.
Because you're freaking smart, big
Mhm.
brain.
Wait, I got another idea. That's also 60 feet. But okay. Yeah, Nespip will dismount Tali, but use half his physical movement. But this isn't physical movement when I'm flying in this room, right? Or
Sorry?
how does that work? If I'm flying in that room with my intelligence score, does that still subtract from my movement if I dismount my mount? Because I use half my movement to dismount my mount.
No, it's an additional movement. It's just like once you start flying, like that's the only thing you can do. You cannot use your movement in the air. But if you use it on the ground and then fly, that's okay.
Yeah, then Nespip will try to get as far as 60 feet. Can get him to I forgot his name.
Friedrich.
Friedrich. So
Say
apparently
it with that lovely German accent.
no, that doesn't show. I hate it. That doesn't show the path. Okay. So 60 feet according to that ruler is about here
About here,
somewhere.
yeah.
And I'm probably up 45 now. Somewhere around that. Or more, I don't know. And wait, did I use no, I think I used the spell magic, not telekinesis. So I now should be within 60 feet of him.
Yep. You are.
And I'm gonna cast telekinesis using the uh the man the badge
Seal.
thing. The seal, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to basically grab him and keep him there.
All right.
Oh.
You would require for me a what now?
The
That a
rules
strength?
change from the.
Or is it?
I mean, couldn't you pull him? Do you?
I don't want to have him immediately when I don't need to right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better to just restrain him, honestly.
I'm trying to get to the new. Oh, I hate the D&D. Sorry.
It's an ability check
Hey, it's
contested
very
by the
hard.
creature's strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah. So strength
Is
check for
that
a
Yeah.
wizard.
that's the new ruling, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
So you can do a what was it now? Ability check with your spellcasting ability, contested by a strength check of this gentleman.
Yeah. It's a strength saving throw.
But for me, the new rules 2024 say you can try must succeed on strength saving throw.
Yeah.
So it's not an ability check for me.
Yeah, it's
It's
no
just
longer
him.
contested. It's just a safe now.
Oh.
So
Okay.
probably it's safe against 18.
Oh.
Against 18. Um,
Is it possible for him to get an 18?
natural 20 would beat it. I almost had it, but I'm 16 down, so it's like it's two.
So you didn't.
It's 2. It's 2.
I
Our
threw
boy
the die and I
is
saw the
weak.
2. I was like, "There's it doesn't even matter what you." There's a no. So you got him. Yeah.
So he's restrained right now, and I can still move him 30 feet in any direction. I'm gonna try to move into line of sight of Ryan.
Okay.
Ooh.
And is there? There's a limit to how far you can move him,
30,
right?
30 feet
It's just
in
30
any
feet,
direction.
right? Yeah. You're just gonna move him right there? He's in the
Yeah.
middle! Hopefully he doesn't come unrestrained or he can't cast any spell while he's restrained, because you just brought him a lot closer to us.
I think he can still cast, but he can't move.
Oh no! He shouldn't be able to move, but if he can
I like
still
how
cast, I'm
I like how
slightly
Nesta was
worried
just
about
like,
that.
you're like,
And
this is
as
this is
a
like a flying wizard battle.
Flying
bonus
wizard
action, I'm gonna
battle.
send Tali towards the Lisa and have him dodge for now.
Are you gonna guard
Okay.
me, Tali?
Wait,
Oh.
so right now Friedrich is literally the flying spaghetti monster.
Yeah. And I had to quickly look it up because, like,
No.
he's basically comprised of a whole bunch of tiny creatures. So, can you even restrain him? But yeah, you can actually. So, there are
He's
creatures
still
where that doesn't count.
worms, guys.
Yeah,
Remember, he's worms.
there's creatures where it's basically like, no, he's comprised of multiple things. I'm sorry, but like
Although
with him, it specifically
Worm
says you
boy.
can.
I feel like if it was a physical restraint, he could slither out of it, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is magical, so he's effed for now.
He could
All
worm
right,
his way out of it. Hee hee.
Tali has moved. We have a Toli.
A Toli.
Yeah.
Big boy versus giant woman.
So seeing Lisa come up there, he and take a swipe at not Nesp, it was Fritz, even though he.
With Nesbit.
Sorry, small people. You know, you all look the same now that I'm grown up. Anyway,
He'll grab Nesbit.
although the swipe was obviously deserved at this point, he is going to try and grab her attention and cast Audiophobia.
Okay.
What? I don't know what that is, but that sounds fun.
Basically, she
It is an
trying to make
anathema
her
thing.
scared of snakes. Yeah.
Basically, make her
Oh.
frightened to unable to take any action.
She can't take action if she's frightened?
Not if I'm as long as I'm in range.
Yeah, she has to use dash to get out.
Whoa.
She has to use her dash action to run.
So DC 17
That's crazy.
Wisdom.
And that would be a wisdom saving throw.
How wise is
okay.
our giant lady?
That is an 8.
Well, in that case, she's frightened.
But I don't see
believe
anything
she-
about.
Hmm?
I don't see anything about she can't take any actions.
No,
while
I mean
driving.
she could still move and run, but she's
She
gonna
has
have to.
disadvantage on attacks, right?
Yes.
against
well, it's-
Atori, yeah.
That's
no,
good.
again-
Ability
Against-
checks.
No,
No,
she
it's-
has
it's just
a
in general.
disadvantage on all attacks while she can see Atoli.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. That's true. Yeah.
She's still scared though,
Yeah.
It's she's scared of you,
and that works for me.
little tiny snake. You know.
Let's see that scared thingy. Where's the scared thingy?
Oh, the little scaredy face.
Yeah,
we can
put
add
the
that.
little scaredy face.
There we go.
It's satisfying when you add the condition to the monster.
That's a-
Okay.
That's a good get though, because now she has disadvantage for everybody there.
Yeah.
So that's good.
That
We
with
still
my
have
dark
her.
skin might
We still
save my
have
life.
her in the corner as well. So
Yeah.
now we just need to tip her into the abyss.
her into
Um,
the abyss.
What do we do here then?
Oh my god.
Because that was a bonus action and. Would she technically still be able to move in a given direction? Even if it's out into the void?
I'm not sure if I can answer you because that would be meta.
That's fair. In that case, let's try with an infestation then.
All right.
So. That's a con saving throw.
That is a con saving throw. That is a 23.
Well,
Yeah.
fair enough then.
I see where you're cooking with that. That would've been good.
I don't see if she takes half damage or anything like that at all.
No.
Nope. So it's just blocked. All right. Well, then that's that. I'll remain standing here.
Ryan, I had an idea, and then I saw that I can't do that. She wanted to cast something beneficial your way, and then I saw it was a self spell, so I can't do that. So instead, yeah, sometimes it can be nice.
Wizard battle, wizard battle.
Battle your boyfriend. Battle your ex.
Yeah, I think
He's worms now. You can get him.
I think she has an idea, but should I? Difficult. If I were a player, I would totally do this, but my tokens. I don't want to kill myself.
Tokens.
Yeah, she's gonna do that. You hear her yell out between all the commotion, like, "Hang on, this might feel a little weird." And as she says that, within the blink of an eye, she suddenly stands over here.
Oh, come on.
At the same time, You also see a cone of coals going off against Friedrich, where she was just standing. At the same time, a wall of force appears in the battleground.
Did she cast the thing? Did she
Time stop.
cast the time stop? That's so
Oh!
time stop, so cool.
Yeah.
But wouldn't
So basically, it gives her, it allows her to do 4 things at the same time. So she can take 4
Oh,
rounds
yeah.
while everyone else just freezes.
Yeah, that did feel a
Ugh.
little weird.
So,
but
Yeah.
wouldn't
so
cone
what
of
just happened?
Where did she
Wouldn't?
go?
I think it
she's all the way
stops
over
as soon
there.
as you affect someone else. Like if you damage someone.
Yeah, you're right. That might be a thing. Let me see.
Could she do it as the cone of cold is the last thing that happens?
Yeah, but then she
No,
wouldn't
'cause
be
she
able
can't
to
teleport.
appear. Yeah.
All right, retort. And here I was thinking I'm gonna do something really cool.
Yeah, but you got
Ryan's
Tim.
like,
You got
"Aw,
Tim here.
man."
You can't
Then
do.
she's just gonna do the cone
you-
of cold
Fucking
because she does
Tim,
really want to do it.
Ryan says.
Back to start.
Fucking Tim.
That wasn't even me. It was
Um,
Christian.
Oh, it
For
was
once.
Christian, wasn't it? I'm just so used to it being you.
I appreciate it.
and I believe, Nespip, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be blasted your way, but you're gonna be outside the cone. DC 7
Outside the
Constitution
cone.
saving throw for Mr.
Can she do
Friedrich.
anything else crazy, or is she not going to do time stop if she can't do all those things?
No, then it's not really worth it. It's a very powerful spell and also very high.
It was so cool, though.
Could have been so good.
Could have been so good.
Constitution. He has an 18. He saves against the cone of cold, which means he gets half of the damage.
Still
Aw,
a good hit
man.
though. Still
Oh,
a good hit.
16.
Yeah, that's still 16.
Yeah. Well, still solid.
Was that blood?
Oh, he's bloodied.
He's
Yeah.
bleeding.
As she yells over the battlefield, "Watch out for that big one! Like, don't let her kill you."
Thanks.
Okay. All right. That was good.
You're
Top it
super
around,
helpful,
Fritz.
Ryan. Thanks.
Well, after taking that hit, he's still reeling. And I think he'll just go, fuck this shit, and disappear.
yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
That sounds like
Is it-
Fritz.
Is it dim light?
Wait, disappear, or go invisible?
you don't know.
No, he's gone.
You're just like, you don't fucking know. He could be gone. He could be
Oh,
doing whatever the fuck he
you've
wants.
got. I know what just happened here. I know what just happened.
Go on.
Did you go into the fucking lamp?
He doesn't have a lamp. He has
A pipe.
a
Oh, the pipe! Right.
little
Is he
pipe.
just a pipe on the floor now? He's just a pipe on the floor. Nobody
right,
dropped that pipe, guys.
I'd say Barnum.
Yeah,
Nibs.
that's it. All right. How I've seen Frederick die. How does he look right now? Is he,
He looks like he's like wrapped up in some force, floating high above the broken library, battling with another wizard, looking very cold.
He's
like-
Not doing too
fucking chilly.
Some of the worms
Was
on
he-
his body are frozen solid.
was he?
Yeah,
was he-
and like,
Worm
like some of them
popsicles.
are like getting off of his body.
Float.
And that's it. Was he bloodied
They're abandoning
before the
ship.
hit, or was he bloodied after the hit?
It was bloody before they hit already.
Okay. That's all I needed. to
You
know
said,
then.
hold on a minute. You said some of the worms are falling off of his body. Are they
Yeah.
floating or are they falling down?
They're floating.
What's the intelligence of those worms?
Damn it.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. I thought they had like a 4 intelligence. Come on.
Hey, going to do a good old. Actually, let me just.
Are you gonna shoot him with a bow?
I
Where
might.
are you even?
I'm
Oh,
hiding
you're back
behind the.
here.
I'm keeping out of the view of that.
You're like, Lisa,
Yeah.
I don't want to see Lisa. She's my ex.
We've got some history.
We've got some history.
Or parts of her, at least. I don't know. I don't know what you meant.
I did not. I did not.
Nabarlin, scared of a strong woman.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what does restrained do?
Stop
can't
them.
move.
Can't move. Yeah.
Can't move, and you have, I think, advantage on attacks against him.
Oh, I do.
Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Ooh. Do I want to do that? No, because he can still. No, I will do this. I will just. Yeah. Isabel, you're right. I mean, Ivy, you're right. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop out some arrows here, and it's with advantage.
Oh
So
my
that
god.
Oh, it's with advantage. That's better. That is 26 to hit.
How much?
26 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. And then we'll do the damage for that. D8. And I am also within 30 feet of Blondie, so I will do the. We'll infuse it. Ooh, that's a good setup here. That is 15 points or 10 points of infused piercing, so magic piercing, if that matters, and then 5 points of fire damage.
So 15 total.
Yep.
All right, that hits.
We'll do another attack. Another bow attack.
Another one.
Advantage. For another 26 to hit. And that I will go ahead and do it then, and hope that my gamble pays off. That arrow flies up and sticks into him.
Yes.
Nabarlin points at it and
yells, Glade. Lightning arrow.
Lightning
Okay.
arrow.
Um,
I'm not in the space.
you don't know how much I hate that, and I will tell you in a bit. I did not account for a lightning arrow. Shit. Okay. I have a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
No, you don't. It is a straight hit. I landed. You don't have a dexterity saving throw. This is a hit. It's at the arrow. Turns into lightning
Okay.
damage.
That is cool. Okay.
Yes. I could have done. I did it because I know you can legendary resist it. So I was like, nope, not gonna do that.
Oh shit! I forgot about legendary resistance.
You played the
Do we
DM
think
at his own
Lisa
game.
Has those? Do we think Lisa has those, or else would she have used one on a frightened?
It's hard to say.
Maybe she is just really afraid of snakes.
7, 6, 6, and we're going for the last one. 3.
I have a thing I could do, but if she has legendary resistances, she's just gonna fucking resist it.
As a total.
That was 22, if I counted correctly.
It's 22 damage. Yes.
Yeah. Ouch.
How ouch is it?
That is 22 points of ouch.
22 points of ouch. How many more worms fall off?
A few.
A few.
Yep.
They're
And they all
ship.
yeah, they all sort of like shake and twist and like do the boogie. As they...
Do the boogie. Do the worm boogie.
They do the worm.
Electric
Do the
wormaloo.
worm. No. Electric wormaloo.
Ron will step back behind the thing to hide Can he?
Farther
Is he
will.
outside? Is he outside of Lisa and the Pale Man? Here.
You're never
Where did you
outside
step?
of Lisa.
Where did you step forward to?
I was
Behind-
here,
Yeah.
and then I
Yeah,
just moved back.
then you're
behind
still
here.
outside of her. You're still outside of her reach.
I mean, can she see me? Can I
I'm
can I
about
see
to get
her?
No, you're
a
behind a
level of
pillar.
contamination whenever it's my turn, aren't I?
And that's my turn.
All right.
What about Blondie?
Friedrich.
Oh,
Friedrich.
Blondie. Oh no, yeah, Blondie's dodging because I used the bonus action for the lightning arrow.
Oh, okay.
All right. Friedrich will first use a legendary.
Blondie
action.
have to make a save against Miss Lisa.
Um,
Not
She's
yet.
right there. Or is it only
No,
on
she's-
Lisa's turn?
what do you mean?
Like the thing that Fritz had that gave him contamination.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
only
on
on a
Lisa's
hit.
turn?
That's only
Oh,
That's
on
only
hitting.
on a
okay,
hit
okay.
from
I
from
thought
the.
it was
the
I thought it was an effect. Okay.
no,
never mind.
oh, that would be terrible. Good idea.
Yeah,
actually.
I
As a
was
matter of fact.
like,
Let's do that.
no! I don't want to give you an idea.
So I'm gonna write
Alright,
off a
how's
legendary
Wormy
action
Boy?
as well. He's gonna use a legendary action, and as he
Right
does
before
that,
his turn.
Yeah.
Cowardly.
he pops out of existence.
Pops out of existence! Does Fritz, or no, does Nesbit feel where he is?
Probably
Or
not.
does he have no feeling?
I am going to give that another roll to try and save. That is it was a strength
Because
roll,
he's
right?
still restrained, yeah.
Wait,
I can re.
how
can I
many?
re-roll on that? by the
How
way?
many legendary actions does he have
okay.
left?
Until the end of your next turn, the creature has to strength.
It's less than 24 hours since we defeated him the first time. How many actions
Yes.
did he take there? Legendary actions?
None. You guys were so quick. Remember the anti-magic field?
Yeah, but he
No,
still
the,
he still took legendary resistances at least.
The telekinesis is until the end of Nesbit's next turn.
Yeah, I don't see a save. I need
So
to
you're
reapply it on my
He's-
turn.
He's stuck there, even if he's invisible. Is he still gonna go invisible?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So he did that, but he is also going to cast Chain Lightning.
Is it greater invisibility?
Yes.
Fuck
Of course
this
it is.
fucker.
With this guy.
Is chain lightning his turn, or is it another legendary action?
No, I can only do one legendary action per turn.
Oh, okay. I thought he had multiple, maybe.
He is going to target. Let's see. Should I?
Yeah, who's he gonna go for? The ones who are all in a clump, or Ryan,
Yeah.
his ex?
He should
He's
make
gonna
it to
go for
Tali.
us.
He's going to target Tali.
Oh,
Tali! No,
Tali is dodging.
Tali's dodging.
That's fine.
It's not an attack.
It's
Oh.
not an attack.
still need a
yeah.
dexterity
It's a
saving throw.
But
And the
it
same
would
goes.
be with
for- How many
advantage,
people
though,
is
'cause-
it?
Would it
Yeah,
go
right,
to
at
me
least-
next?
No, it's wait. Is the dexterity saving throw still with advantage because he's dodging or not?
Yes, yeah. Well, we've always done it.
I
Because
think
Blondie's
it
Blondie's
is.
always dodging, so we've always done it so you have advantage because she's actively trying to dodge stuff right now.
I'm
You
fine
make
with that.
dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Yeah, Dex specifically.
Okay, the first one was a natural one, so yeah.
No! Tali, no!
The second one is only a 14.
Only a
No, it's better.
14, baby
It's going to jump to 3 other
boy.
people. So that's going to be
Oh,
Ivy,
for
Atoli, and
God's
Blondie.
sake. Do I need a Dex then? A Dex save?
Yep.
Oh no. My Dex saves are pretty good, but not that good.
30, 20.
All right, that saves.
Oh, 20. Yeah, dirty 20.
That saves.
Fuck yeah, okay.
And Blondie?
18, but I'll say with advantage. The first one was also a 1. So,
Our mouths are not doing great this battle.
The saving throw beats it. So that means that only Ness.
Wait, do we take
Hang on.
no damage?
No.
No. You take half.
Okay. I was excited for a second.
And Tali takes the full brunt of it.
Remember about that 10 HP that I gave my friends.
That's a lot.
It's a big boy spell.
Ah!
That's
Oh,
26 for all of
no.
you, and 53 for Tali, which I think fries him.
Oh, yes, 53 HP.
Well, he has the 14. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't because you were outside.
Yep,
Oh, no. He's fried.
Tali's right.
Tully's
is half?
fried.
And it's
26,
That's
26
one
for
you
all
said?
of you. Yeah.
26 half.
Why are you doing
It is
that?
26, yeah.
Oh, that puts Blondie down.
Stop. No, 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 no. Stop. Why is this only bringing up the help page? Okay, 26. No, 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 no. Okay, damage. Ooh, don't like pressing that damage button.
And then we are with Ivy.
Ouch. Fucker. Okay, here's the deal. Would Ivy think what, first of all,
Yes.
let me just lay my cards on the table. I have the spell Charm Monster. Would
Yeah.
Lisa be a monster, or would she be not under that category?
She is technically a giant, but
It's a
Hold
creature.
monster.
Is she
Yeah,
a
hold monster is
creature?
not restrained to
It's not hold.
monstrosities.
It's charm.
Still, it's
But
unrestrained.
she's a creature.
Everything is a creature, I think.
Everything's a creature?
yeah.
Because if it was hold person, I know that wouldn't work, or charm person, that wouldn't work. But she's a creature. Okay. Secondly, do I think she's the kind of girl to have her legendary resistance up her ass? Because
Do you know what, like, contextually, what a legendary resistance is?
I just is she like big bad boss material, or is she not?
Does she not look like it?
I don't
She
think
looks
Barry
like
can say that.
she
Big-
looks
big-
like a
If this
robot.
isn't, then what is, right? Like,
Big bad
I
henchman.
know. I don't want to know what is.
let me put it.
I
This
don't
way.
want to waste my 5th level if she's just gonna legendary resist it. So
Let me put it this way, and this is not a default for all creatures, but generally speaking, legendary resistances and whatnot only come in two forms when you look at creatures. They're either creatures that just have some sort of a natural, like they've lived so long that they have honed their skills, or they are so smart or so good at something that they use that particularly to get their legendary resistances. If you look at the creatures that have that, they're all falling into those two categories. I'm gonna let you decide whether or not Lisa is qualifying for one of those two. So either ever
Lisa,
living or very smart, good, whatever.
very smart, good brain. I don't think you have very smart, good brain, Lisa. We're gonna try it. I know she has
That is the way to
advantage
try
on
it.
it, but if her wisdom is really low, then she could still fail.
How would she have advantage?
Because we're attacking her. Wait,
But
are
she
we
has
attacking her?
disadvantage. She has disadvantage because Satoli's there, so if it's she debt.
It's not for saves.
It's not for saves, yeah.
Yeah, it's just for attacks.
And abilities.
Okay, we're gonna try Charm Monster. I was going to try to Charm Friedrich as well, even though he has high wisdom and would probably make it. But he went invisible, so I can't charm him. So I'm wasting a higher spell slot because even though I could do another creature, I could do 2 creatures technically with 5th level, but I don't have any 4th levels left, and it's a 4th level spell. So we're gonna do it. We're casting Charm Monster. The save is 15. Oh wait, let me make sure we put the spell up for you.
I don't think Ivy's actually attacked her yet.
No, but it's if your friends are.
Okay.
If you look at the spell, it says
Oh, if
until
her party-
you and your allies are fighting it. Yeah,
Okay,
it has
okay.
advantage.
I'll
So
I'll
it
be
has to make
fair.
a 15.
I'll be fair.
Yeah.
You haven't fought her yet, technically. She came up.
The
She's fighting
allies?
you.
Yeah,
You
she
haven't.
came up.
You
She's
haven't fought
fighting
back.
us. If you
So
want to
I'll.
do it at just normal, that's fine.
I'll waive the advantage. on this
Technically,
because
she rolled up to this, punched Fritz in the face, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Let's talk about this,
Calm
Lisa.
down.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk.
What should just be completely immune to charm, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lisa doesn't dig you.
Misty camouflage. What does that mean? That's a
Oh,
dex
sorry.
check. It's not dex. This is a wisdom.
Well,
No,
at
I
least we know
misclicked.
at least we know
Oh.
she has a advantage on hiding. Oh.
She has advantage on hiding, guys. He slipped up. He revealed that she has advantage on stealth.
How the fuck does a thing
For
like
such
that
a big
hide?
creature, imagine that, right? It's a wisdom saving throw, right?
It's a wisdom saving throw. The DC is 15.
14.
Yeah!
I rolled a
she's
13. I was like, oh, she's got a
charmed!
bonus. It's a 1.
I say, hey, Lisa! My girl! Girly! And then I look around for Friedrich, as in, like, to try to tell her, like, we're your friends. He's not your friend. But, she's only friendly to us. And then I say out loud, nobody hit her! Because it ends.
She's friendly
And
to you.
she's friendly to me, but she's also, if you hit her, the charmed condition
Yes.
ends.
Not to the entire
You or
party,
your
just to
allies
you.
damage it. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep her eyes on me, Lisa. You and me, girl. It's you and me.
Oh, you're
And,
inviting me. You're inviting me to do something. Like,
I'll be
Okay,
Oh, no.
honey.
I'll be right back, just a sec.
sure.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, Lisa. Hey, Lisa.
I did not. Don't hit her. I did not.
Lisa. Fuck. And then I can't see freaking Friedrich. This man just fucking disappeared on us. I just say, hey, whoa, girl, whoa. Like she's a horse or something. And I just try to be super calming and soothing. The battle music isn't helping, but you know, we're just, let's calm this down, Lisa. And she is charmed for an hour or until one of us damages her. That's
Or I
my
think-
5th level gone.
The damage
And-
is just to do another save, though. It's not necessarily to break free.
No, it ends it.
Oh.
The damage ends it. That's what it specifically says, I think.
Oh.
It
Yeah, or-
says ends until a spell ends or until you or your allies damage it. Yes.
Whoa, Lisa.
Yes. Okay. I'll stop dancing. Anyway, I want to be truthful. When I looked for Barkskin to see if I had marked a 2nd level spell slot, I had not. I think that's a hold off from another battle. I do not have Barkskin
All right.
right now.
Luckily, the big punchy monster is.
Unfortunately. Yes,
is
she's
friends
gonna
with
be my friend now. We're best friends. Did Ryan do anything with her little like wind monster? Or is that thing not in the tracker?
Wait, who?
Wind boy over here.
Air elemental.
The air elemental is currently just waiting over there. It's basically almost as if it's
Waiting?
guarding. Yeah, it's almost as if it's guarding that platform.
Okay. Well, Lisa's my best friend. We're gonna go shopping later. It's gonna be fine. We have our boyfriend's credit cards. Everything will be fine. We're pals. Okay. Let's Yeah, that's my turn. I don't really have any bonus actions. I just want to make sure that we remember that my spirit aura is up.
Yeah.
So all of us have advantage on strength saves and checks. Let me look. I think it's strength saves and checks. This fucking music is hilarious. Strength checks and strength saving throws. So that's me, Tali now because he's in the thing, but he's dead.
Tali's
So sorry, Tali. Wait, is Blondie dead too?
Yeah.
Did I miss
Chain
that?
lightning.
Oh no.
Yeah, the chain lightning,
Chain
did
lightning.
its thing.
I did a number on her. Me, Atoli, and Nabarlin, and Fritz if he's still there, but not if he's not there, have advantage on strength checks and saves. And yeah, I'm just kind of holding my hands out like, Lisa, we chill. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right.
Be my best friend, Lisa. Lisa. No, why'd you change the music?
Because it's Lisa's turn. So
But no.
you tried to charm Lisa.
I do charm Lisa.
You tried to charm Lisa.
I do charm Lisa.
And as she's hanging from that one pillar,
Oh, please.
she very slowly looks at you.
Please,
And
Lisa.
the face, like her face, is like cracks and like starts to show this octarine light as she tries to laugh, and her skin just won't have it. And she reaches for you with one arm, friend.
Yes.
And she
No.
she picks you up and puts you on her shoulder.
Oh, okay.
Seriously?
When you said this, I was like, "Let's go King Kong with this."
Yeah.
We're best friends. Lisa and Ivy, best friends forever. In the cute little font with the hearts over the eyes.
There we go.
Oh my god. This is the
So,
best.
so you're on Lisa's shoulder right now. She
I'm
says,
on Lisa's
"I
shoulder.
protect from creepy snake."
No, wait! Creepy Snake is a friend! No, wait!
Creepy
She's
Snake's
gonna
scary.
attack Creepy Snake.
And she, as scared as she is of him, she's going to attack him.
Oh
Right?
no!
But she can do that. It's just going to be a shitty attack, but she's
Like,
still going to
wait, Lisa, no!
So I had disadvantage on the attack
Oh.
because of the auto thema thingy, right?
I'm sorry, I
Right.
totally.
What now?
I tried.
Yeah, she's scared, so she has disadvantage.
What now?
She has disadvantage on attacking right now
You.
because she's
Yeah.
yeah.
And she also
she,
can't move closer, but I'm assuming she has a reach.
Yeah. She put Ivy on her shoulder, by the way, as a King Kong, basically.
Yeah, we're best friends now, but you're my friend who is a boy, and I'm trying to convince her that you're not a jerk, but she is scared of you.
I think it makes all the difference, the disadvantage. I rolled an 18, but then I also rolled a 5 with the bonus, so that is a 14.
Yes,
Nope, I got mage armor on.
So she punches the ground next to you.
Woo! She punches
Oh,
Blondie's
Blondie.
corpse.
Yeah.
And then she makes a rolling swipe, which means that everything in front of her in 5 feet, which is the corpses of Blondie and Tali.
No,
will
Tali would fall to the ground. That
They
would be
both-
so sad.
flow over there, and they are locked in stasis.
Oh, they're locked in stasis. Okay.
Oh, because they're objects now.
Oh, they're
Oh, there are! Oh my god, they are! So they drop down.
Oh, wait, they drop.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, they do.
But like
mean,
the
Tali-
titles are
books.
floating, aren't they?
Yeah, I was about to
books are
say the
floating?
books and everything
Yeah,
else.
that was during when the meteor hit. That caused like everything that was there
Oh.
to basically get caught by this.
Man.
Nothing else does.
No, Tali's gone forever.
No, she's not.
It's gonna be a pile of scrap metal at the bottom of this town.
Barry, this is gonna toss in some extra conundrums for you. How far down do they fall?
To the research floor.
turn.
Oh, to the research floor. Okay.
And 5 more imps
So you
just
go down
dropped.
to the research floor. You can find them.
Yeah, 5 more imps
How-
just
how-
died for getting
how-
tally fragments in the head.
How far is that though?
I can have a look for you, but I believe that is 150 feet.
Okay.
130 feet, so not
Okay.
that far.
Okay.
And I won't do minus 130 because then I actually go below the map. So, all right. Lisa will stay here with her new best friend.
Yes.
New Barlin,
Mhm.
as you are standing behind the pillar over here, waiting to take your shot, you suddenly feel something itching your ankle.
It's the worm. It's a worm.
It's a very big worm, as a matter of fact. As you see that a tentacle tries to wrap itself around your ankle.
No,
Bro.
not Octoman. Dr.
Henry.
Oct.
Yep, Henry turns visible,
It's Doc Ock.
Not
and he
Henry.
tries to slap you with his tentacles.
Okay.
Tentacle slap.
Wait, Henry?
For a natural one, so he slaps the pillar, and he's like, "Come at me, bro!" And that's it.
Come at me, bro.
Who's
Wait, he
Hen-
only has one attack even though he has all those tentacles? That's
Turning
crazy.
visible is his other thing that he has to do.
Oh, okay.
Who's Henry?
Um,
Who's Henry?
well,
You don't know Henry. You haven't seen him in a mansion.
Maslow is gonna go farther down. He kind of out of the corner of his little corner that he's in. He saw Tali and Blondie fall down, so he's gonna go try to find their bodies. He's gonna go 50 feet towards that, and
See, I mean,
get the
that's a
hell
good-
out of here.
It's not a bad
Yeah.
bad mission.
He's like gonna go guard the scrap metal that is now Tali, because Nespip had like important stuff with him, I'm assuming.
He's
So,
expendable.
yeah.
Blondie will be fine. She'll get back up. I was asking because if she does get back up, it's like technically the summon Drake is like within 30 feet, but like we've been saying that she just gets up, so she'll have to fly back up. So that's why I was asking.
Yeah, so Maslow's like off this map. He's 50 feet towards the research floor.
Sure.
And Ivy just kind of sees his tail swish and like he goes down and she's like, okay, he's safe. And then she turns back to her new best friend. All right.
Hey, so
That's-
love your
that's it.
hair.
What did you do
Right.
with your nails? Where did you
Nesbit.
get your nails done?
So Friedrich is still restrained until the end of my turn.
Correct.
But I should
he's
still
still
know
there?
where he was about on the map, so Nespit will fly towards him, where he
Yep.
was, and try to hit the air. And because of invisibility, he would have disadvantage, I think. But
That's
because of the restraint condition, it's an advantage, so it's straight roll,
A
right?
straight roll. That's correct.
Assuming
Heck
he's
yeah,
there.
That's
baby.
kind of funny with telekinesis because you still technically know that he's right there.
No! Oh, it's an 18
So,
because you have ridiculous bonus to that.
Does an 18 hit?
If he was there, it would hit. Yes.
Oh no, he's not there.
He didn't
But
say he
he's
wasn't
movement-
there.
He is
Yeah,
go
there.
I was gonna say he didn't
But
say
he's
he
not
wasn't
But he
there.
is there.
Is he visible again, or?
No, but just for the effect, like you know that he's there. So
Nespip knows where he
Okay,
is. Yeah.
then because he appears again, Nespip will also cast Shining Smite, which is in like Legacy, it's Branding Smite.
no, hang on.
Uh,
He is still invisible. I just he's there, so I want to show his token. But
Yeah.
he's not. He's technically still invisible.
Yeah, he's still invisible, but I hit him. So
Oh yeah. So yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
it
as a
connects.
bonus action,
I
I
hit you.
cast Shining Smite. That's an
Yes.
extra damage. Also, until the
It
spell ends,
becomes
the target
visible
shall.
if it's invisible.
Yes. And attack rolls have advantage against him until the end of the spell.
Mhm.
So telekinesis drops. Branding
Yep.
Smite is on. I did an additional. Now it disappeared. I didn't see it.
7.
7 damage.
it's a
Then the
7
main
rating.
damage.
which was 18.
That's 11 damage for the main damage.
Yep.
So, and Nespip will use an arcane jolt to heal himself for 5 HP.
Aw, man.
So total damage is 7
Be
plus
18.
11 plus 18, right? So
Yes, and
36.
future attacks against him have advantage. That's for 1 minute, and he can't go invisible again.
Right. Well, that's correct because you got him with that.
Yeah, then the second hit is with advantage.
No. He said you
You
got
gonna
him.
hit the air? You got him.
He did.
Dead.
Oh,
He
You're
did.
gonna be dead. He did. Worm boy is worms again.
Fry the worms. Fry the worms. Don't
Fry
let
the
up.
worms.
yeah, I
So
can't
you
take-
dropped. So you dropped the telekinesis. He basically pops into a bazillion worms, but they are still roughly clustered.
Because they don't have a lot of intelligence.
No,
So they move
But they have
slowly.
enough to stay in the air.
they technically still count as one body. If you want to take a
Oh
second attack.
no! Yeah, take a second attack.
Oh, you splat those worms, dude. Splat them.
Splat
Splat them
those
good.
worms.
For some reason, Foundry doesn't show my second roll. I think I rolled. Did I roll?
I did for me.
Yeah, it rolled
you-
at advantage. It said you got a 12 or a 14.
Correct. And that would hit.
Oh,
The
that hits,
14
okay.
hits worms.
Then that's another 15 damage.
And that's enough. You got the worms.
The worms!
There's a lot of
Right.
paste in the air right now.
You cleave through all of these worms like one by one, and they sort of like stack up on top of each other, and it's a gore fest right in the air. But you got it.
Oh, worms. Ryan's like, how did I ever date that? He was worms the whole time.
He was such a squiggly dude.
Brian looks over the edge like, ew. Okay.
Ew. Icky.
Nespip will float over. It doesn't show the ruler for me. Something is happening with my.
It's showing it on our side.
I see it.
Yeah, it's showing on mine.
Yeah, that ruler shows, but the movement itself doesn't show again.
That's a setting somewhere in the.
Okay, we'll figure that out. So, that doesn't. I hate this. I'm quickly gonna set myself to 0 height so I can actually figure out where I am.
Sure.
So he's gonna fly with his 60 feet of fly speed somewhere over, or intelligence speed, somewhere over there.
Mhm.
Maybe drop down if possible to like a bit lower, so it's probably like 50 feet if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's gonna stand there, fly there, float there.
All right.
I don't know if that's in reach.
I say, Lisa, this is Nespip. He's a friend. He's not a snake.
You can hear a low gurgling sound coming from her.
Gurgle.
Totally.
Gurgle.
So I have a bit of a.
Toby, don't attack her.
I have a bit of a follow-up thing.
You're muted.
To.
BT dubs.
Oh. Yes, I was.
There you go.
Anyways, I have a bit of a question in regards to the environment first.
Yes.
So she's holding on to one of the pillars, and this place has been cleaved through by the meteor, right?
Yes.
The pillar she's holding on to, does it look like it's damaged? Like, can it support her weight, but not much more? I'm
That's
going
obviously
for a one stone, two birds here.
Obviously not in the book, so roll of cool. Roll me a d20. Let's see if that would be a fair statement.
That's a 15.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, so if, say, somebody was to channel their telekinesis onto said pillar, and
Telekinesis is gone.
what do you mean? I have it too.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I can't do that. Natoli's like, but I have it.
It's not about you, Nespip. Not everything's about you.
But
So-
not everything's about you.
What I kind of want to do is I want to break the pillar to the point where she loses her grip, and then tip it in the direction of Henry and crush him.
Oh,
tip
that's
it in
cool.
the direction of Henry.
So she loses her
That's
footing
Okay.
and falls over the edge because she's standing there holding on to it
Mm-hmm.
because of her size,
And I'm
obviously.
sure
And
What's your intelligence?
you have my intelligence.
you could jump off her shoulder and land on the bridge, or
I could. I have a
turn
plus
into a
0
bird.
to intelligence, so I or I could turn into a bird. I could turn into a bird.
As long as you're not gonna
That was
fall.
that was what I was thinking. I was like, well, if he's gonna make her fall, then I'll just turn into a bird. I can't do it as a reaction, I don't think, but I could wait till my turn, which is fine.
So that's kind of where my Jedi mind powers went right now.
Okay.
Lisa.
I love the idea, so let's put it to practice. Let's see what happens.
Although, if it goes towards Henry, what about
So-
Marlin?
Telekinesis
that-
on the pillar that she's holding on to steady herself.
If this goes down the way it does, Nibarla will need to make a dexterity saving throw to see if you can like jump out of the way for the pillar.
That's. Let's do it. Do it. Totally. Do it to it. I'll take that risk. I'm very nimble.
Let's hope so.
I'm feeling
Famous
lucky as
last words.
well.
Famous last words, and yeah. I mean, it wouldn't. Maybe it would damage you a little bit, but I don't see in a way that you're standing in a
So-
small space. I don't see that it would crush you.
So the pillar isn't too stable anymore. What I would like to do is, because she is holding it, I'm going to make her let her make a strength saving throw with disadvantage because she is holding onto it rather than holding it. But that does stabilize the pillar a little bit. If she fails, this will happen. Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
First one is a 19, so plus bonus.
Oh,
So better hope I roll lower. That is lower. That is a 19 total.
Oh,
Meaning
It's
she
enough for it
defies.
to not happen, right?
so she still holds on to it, or what?
Your DC is 18.
So you try to tug it out of her grasp, and she's still holding on.
No, well, I'm trying to like tilt it a bit so she like it's a sleek,
Right.
it's a sleek pillar. There's not any good footholds on it or handholds on it, other than
Yeah,
the
and
fact
she's
that she's
holding-
strong.
well,
And
she made her
she's
save
holding
against
it.
that.
Yeah. So if she's holding it, I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Well, no, you
and
can't
I was
move
going to
it.
say,
It's loose.
just
It
saved
gets
it, right?
yeah, but it gets not.
There's
It's,
specific rules for that. Like, if the object is worn or carried by a creature which is close enough to holding onto it, the creature must make a strength saving throw, or you pull the object away from them and move it up to 30 feet.
But she made the strength saving throw.
Yes.
So then you wouldn't be able to move it.
She's a
Goddamn.
gargantuan creature.
Yeah, she's really
And
big.
telekinesis can only move, like, I think, huge objects.
Yeah.
yeah, and the pillar would constitute a huge object, but like it makes sense that she is strong enough to hold it back.
Damn.
It was a good idea,
You can
because
try
it
again.
wouldn't have
Turn.
harmed her.
I can try again
directly. It
next
wouldn't have
turn.
Ended my charmed condition. Yeah. But she's real strong.
no, because like I didn't attack her, so I would just
yeah,
kinda made
yeah,
her lose her
it
footing.
didn't do anything to the charmed condition.
No.
It was really
was
So
correct.
instead, what I'm going
Yeah.
to do is I'm just going to we'll drop back down those 10 feet so I'm back on the ground, and then
Okay.
move out of range so that the fear is gone as well.
Okay.
Why is the fear gone?
Because I'm out of range.
What's the range on it?
right.
30 feet.
Oh, it has a range on it. Okay, I thought it was
Yeah,
just
it's-
if you were within sight.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you
They
are
have-
still within 30
I'm
feet.
Am I? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fine, there. I'm dragging a little bit of blood.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I got no vision on that guy, and I'm not moving closer to her.
Now, Ryan did not hear your discussion about not
No!
fighting this thing.
Ryan, please no! Ryan, please no!
Uh,
If she sees that on
I
her
was about to say
shoulder.
objection because she literally, like, Ivy is literally sitting on her shoulder.
I'm literally sitting on her.
And she's
I'm
not being
braiding her
attacked.
hair right now.
Conjuring small flowers behind her ear.
Yeah, we're best friends, Ryan. No.
Is
You
her
yelled
wisdom?
that out?
Please. Yes.
What was your question, Nibrana?
I was like, but is she wise enough to understand that they're friends now?
Does
Well,
she speak,
you could
girl?
just yell out that she's currently charmed. Ryan would understand that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I think Ryan is intelligent enough to understand that friendship is a gross overstatement of what's happening there. But
We're best friends, Ryan. We're besties.
Said Ivy before she got smacked like a fly.
Famous last words. All right. So you can't.
no, she's-
Yeah. So what is she gonna do?
I-
Is she gonna attack me?
no, I got another idea, which is going to be fun. Because
She should do something to that guy, to Octopus Boy.
Well, instead of that, let me see. Can I do this in range? No, I can't. She yells towards all of you, and she says, "I need one of you up here, stat, if we want to defeat that thing." And
What
she
is she referring
will...
to as that thing?
Oh, she points to Lisa,
Oh no.
and she uses
besties.
her floating ability, based on her intelligence, to fly back to this platform. Fritz is no longer here, so
Pipe.
Nibarlin.
I know where Fritz is gone. He's gone to look for new glasses.
Just a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
strapped to his head.
Well, I will.
Nibarlin.
I will say, Ryan, I'm on my way, and take the dash action.
All right. He will. Henry will make an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah,
unless he
I
has
was like, I
reach.
feel like Tentacle Man has
Right.
reach.
Right
But if you're okay with that, then beyond that, you can of course walk away.
for it. With a luck point,
Uh,
feeling lucky. Since I didn't have to use it for the
You're posing disadvantage.
yes.
okay. That makes it lower. That is a 16 to hit.
Oh, he misses. He whiffs the air.
Yeah.
You hear like the sound of like a whip cracking in the air, like right behind you. All right.
4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, wait a second. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 80 feet total because he dashed. Then, with my bonus action, the Barlin pulls out a glowing object from his out from there and throws it into the air and pops off an arrow and it explodes.
Fireworks.
As it comes and touches the ground, right around where Lisa and Henry are standing. Oh shit! No, go back. I do not end my turn. As it
Allow me.
Wait, what do you do?
it as the glowing dust settles in the ground, a plant growth erupts all over the tower, just everywhere, all over
Okay.
the ground, everything just.
Trying to make it difficult terrain over here?
Oh, it's more than difficult terrain. This is the most difficult terrain you've ever imagined in your entire life.
She's a gargantuan creature. Isn't that gonna...
I will do it right here, so it's still a little bit of some space. But yeah,
Wow, 4 feet of movement for every foot it moves. That's big. And yeah, that's going to work. Now this effect will wither because of the haze, but that will take a little while. I believe plants wither within a minute, so that's 10 rounds.
Yep, that's all we need.
Wait, is this
Oh.
every surface or is this just the floor?
When I cast it though, I can also exclude more areas from it being affected. So all the spaces, so the space that I'm gonna be running to, up here on these platforms, over in this area. Wait, I'm excluding the platforms I'm running to. So those will be excluded from the plant growth. And hell, actually, let me do that also behind Atoli so he can also.
But just making sure, like, because it doesn't grow plants.
Yeah,
Looking at the spell,
it just modifies
enriches them.
existing. It says all normal plants within our 100-foot radius sphere centered.
Yeah, there
become
are
thick and
no.
overgrown.
Unless there are potted plants in this fucking library.
There's no moss. There's no moss. Nothing in here.
No, there's no
Haze.
plant growth
Library.
in fucking.
Damn. Okay. So let's. Would
That's such a
wouldn't
cool
Nabarlan-
idea, though. Like, damn it.
That would be
Nabarlan-
cool.
Would be Nabarlan smart enough to understand, to realize that was the case?
I'd say so.
Yeah, you
Okay,
know.
well,
how
If you're
to
asking,
spell
like,
it.
if this refunds your point, you could do something else. Yes.
Yeah, let's do that then. How do I delete that?
I'll do that.
Because Nabarlan instead, as he runs away, will do something similar, but this time he will actually grow the fucking plants himself.
I guess I have to grow to myself.
I imagine Nabarlan
Pulls out
walking
the
away.
watering can. God damn it.
I imagine Nabarlan walking away and just dropping like grass seeds behind him all the way. It's like-
Guess I'll do it myself.
Do I have to do everything myself?
That right there. So if they want to follow us, they gotta go through my spike growth.
That works, yes.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's my turn.
Now, I will say, it says it sprouts hard spikes and thorns. Thorns are inherently plants. It would work on that.
I'll do it next. I'll do it next. Next. Oh shit! That's not a fucking bonus action because I switched it out from plant growth. So never mind. Let's delete that because I can't. I use my dash action to get where I am. So actually,
Oh,
no,
right.
Damn! All these good ideas. All right, I guess that's it for me. I can't do shit now. All right, sorry.
I just run.
I just run.
Okay. Ivy,
It's me.
you're on the shoulder of
Okay.
you're on the shoulder of giants.
On the shoulder of giants, I am truly living my best life. Girl boss to the extreme. I hate that, but in this circumstance it works. All right. So okay. So the charmed condition.
Yes.
I can give her an idea to do something. I can influence her, or does she's just friendly to me? Like if I tell her to do something, there's a chance that she'll do it. Or
This is not something that is explicitly said in the spell, but this is sort of like the rule of, you know, how the game works. If you have a friendly person, like she's basically friendly to you now. If you ask a favor of a friendly person, would they do it for you? Well, if it's not too outlandish, probably.
I'm just gonna be like, hey Lisa, baby, my dear friend,
friend.
let's. How close are you with Henry? Is what she says. How do we feel about that guy? How do we feel about Henry? Okay, so we want to protect him, right? Do you think you could grab him? Just restrain him? Just give him a little hug?
Ooh, that's
The wording is good on that.
Yeah.
He's your BF, right? He's your best friend boyfriend, right?
Make me a persuasion check.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Ivy, what is her persuasion? -1.
How?
Do I get advantage because she's my fucking friend?
Nope.
I think that's
No,
how
it's a-
charm works
it's-
exactly. Isn't it? Isn't it what charm literally does? You have advantage on like influence.
Oh,
and
you
stuff?
do actually. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
so
so
you do.
let me have advantage. Let's do that. 1d20 -1, baby. Oh, come on. Okay, 17.
I'll allow
Lisa,
that. Yep.
grab your boy. Let's get out of here.
So she grabs Henry, and I mean, I can make an opposing strength check, but there's no way.
And I could just be like, you guys should
She
go
rolls a nat
home.
20.
You guys should have a lovely dinner, candlelit dinner. Get your life together. Your boss is dead. He's gonna be like, he was probably keeping you guys apart. He didn't want fraternization between his ranks. Now you can be together. I love this for you. Why don't you go home to your mansion? That's my suggestion. I'm assuming my persuasion check to have her grab Henry is my turn, though. So
Yeah, that's basically an action. So she will, as a matter of fact, like, I'll let her do it in her turn, but that's right.
yeah. The check part was my turn. And then, can I do anything as a bonus action? No. You know what? Barkskin is a bonus action. I will cast it. I will cast it on myself. I will be like, I'm just protecting me, you know, there's some bad people out there. Not you, but there are bad people. Bad snakes, right? And I just cast Barks. Yeah, we don't like snakes. I cast Barkskin on myself as a bonus action because that is what it is. And I persuade her as my action. And then, that's my turn.
All right. Lisa, having put you
Literally
on her shoulder, has
hanging
a
on
hand
by a
free
thread.
and will
Yeah.
use his hands to grab Henry and lift him up. Since you rolled a natural 20 on that check, there is no way that he's going to resist that.
Yeah,
so we'll leave it
that's
at
so good.
So she
Lisa,
puts
my
him-
baby.
She put him on her other shoulder.
Oh my god. Oh no. He's got
You know
his
who's now in reach of Henry?
That's the problem.
Lisa, I said hug him! Hug him with your arms! Restrain this man! Don't just let him be free.
Henry always brings me food.
I mean, I have to say something here because she did say give him a hug and hold him,
I did.
not put him
I
on his
said,
on
hold
her
this
shoulder.
Man. Hold this man.
Okay. Fine with that too. We'll lower it by 15, and we'll put him basically
I'm
over her
still-
in her arm.
Yeah, in her arm. And I'm on the shoulder. So we're basically within range anyway, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's still going to be able to hit you because the tendrils have 15 feet of range. And while that is everything that Lisa's going to do, because she's actually very content with that, she's amassing so many friends in such a short while.
Great day for
Henry is
Lisa.
like, yeah, like not so much for Henry. He's like, Lisa, what the fuck are you doing? And he looks
Lisa!
up and he.
This is not what we talked about.
So Henry isn't intelligent, but he is kind of wise, and he kind of gets
no.
what's going on here. So he uses
No.
his tentacles to try to slam Ivy twice. For a 21,
Barkskin.
sure, if that helps, but it's still a 21.
Oh, it hits.
Would Lisa not react to that since she's charmed?
Doesn't Lisa not want her friend to be hit?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Charm doesn't extend to like not wishing harm on your friends, I believe. But let me check. The
I mean,
wording
she
is
can
Nothing-
warn about
nothing in the
what's
wording.
happening.
Be like, Lisa, he's gonna hit me.
Either way, she probably doesn't have a reaction or anything to block
Well,
that.
Yeah, no,
she does
probably
if she's
doesn't.
holding him in her hand. She can crush him.
Maybe she could like hold him out
Not as a
here.
reaction.
No, she probably doesn't
Oh,
understand
man.
why you guys are fighting. So the first one hits.
She's like, why does my friend and my boyfriend not get along?
The second attack is a
Alright,
16.
a 16. 16 does not hit
Good.
because of bark
Then
skin.
the first attack is a
How much damage?
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's really not that bad.
Not the worst.
That would have
But
been my temp hit points if I still had them. So
but
I'm
I
sitting pretty
do require a dexterity saving throw from you.
to not fall off of Lisa.
No, to not be grappled by him, because he's going to try and pull you down.
This fucker. Okay, dexterity saving throw. My fucking stuff doesn't do anything for dex, does it? Bark skin doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't. Okay, just making sure. Alright, dexterity saving throw, let's see. 13.
You're grappled.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So now Lisa's holding Henry. Henry's holding me. What's going on here?
It's a gorgeous love triangle. Be it a bit scary one.
Gorgeous love triangle. Just like, Lisa, Henry's touching me. Hopefully things will be okay.
All right, Nespip.
I'm just looking down there, confused as what is happening
Nesbit,
right
like,
now.
what the fuck is what in the
You
girl
and me both,
boss
friend. I did
fuck
not
shit is
expect this fight to go this way.
Which one of those can I attack now? Can I attack any one of them?
Attack!
You can
the
attack
one
and
that's
break the
holding
pillar.
Me. Yeah.
Attack and break
Do
the
you have the
pillar.
slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Break the pillar she's holding. That tumbles
Either break
all
the
of them.
pillar or
I have no
attack
chance
Henry.
of breaking that.
Why not? It's already broken.
It's still a. I think
Still
I
a
can.
huge pillar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's so strong, like
Yeah, but she also
I've been
adds
on her
weight to it. She
shoulders.
also adds weight to it.
I think you could do something to Henry if you had like a
Yeah.
precision attack.
Nesbit will
Is
take a
he
while.
holding me in front of him like a human shield?
No, he's got you grappled. Like he hasn't pulled you down or anything yet. You're still on her
Oh,
shoulder.
okay. He's just got like a tentacle around my ankle or something.
Yep.
Nesbit
Okay.
will float somewhere over here so he doesn't get hit or anything. Just a healthy distance away. Grabs one of his good old fire ping pong balls and hits it towards Henry.
Just don't roll a nat 1 now.
Because I will
That's-
totally make that a.
That's 12.
Oh,
Shit.
it's a 2! You're real close there, Nespip.
It misses, but fortunately, it also misses Lisa.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
She's like, ooh, that tickles.
Totally.
Oh, help! Help!
Let's change it up a little bit instead. We're going to throw a sleet storm down, so everything there is slippery.
Hey, see, that's what I was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Totally, that's good teamwork. Good teamwork. Like,
And I think Atoli would elect to not actually do anything else, seeing as
Okay.
that could just trigger something even worse at this point.
So, when it's in the cylinder for the first time, when it starts
Yep.
its turn there. So on Lisa's turn.
On Lisa's turn,
she's
she
gonna
has to
have
make it,
make
or she might
a
slip.
dex save, or she would go prone, and me and Henry would go tumbling out.
She would most likely go tumbling down as well.
Yeah. Well, I can turn into a little bird. But
Exactly.
Not as a reaction.
Not a reaction. But
And you're
my
grappled by a
turn
creature
comes
that's
in
grappled.
6 seconds.
She's grappled but not restrained.
Can I turn into a little butterfly? A butterfly with 30 hit points?
that's it.
All right.
All right.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Actually, let me just as a bonus action just drink the health potion that I have.
That's a
That's
good idea.
smart. Is that that's the labeled one, right? Because you guys also have an unlabeled one. If
Yeah, I have a potion of healing on my own.
Okay.
And that's just a full effect, right? That's what we do.
Yeah, it's just normal.
8. That's 10
how much is it
HP.
again? 10. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. You can on the platform where Ryan is, you can see a couple of books flying around, dropping off at the side, and she quickly looks over the side again. Well, don't just stand there. I need some help. Who can cover this big guy? And she points towards like the little vortex that's next to her.
I'm coming.
Cover
great.
him? Cover him? That's
who can
your
cover him?
guy.
Yeah, I know. What's your name?
We've met before, Nabarlin.
Oh, right. Yes. She's a wizard. Yes.
The Barlin's hopes sink.
Who are you?
She turns around. She says, "Now, Wispy, that's Nabarlin. You're going to listen to him." She basically gives you control over the air elemental.
and
The air elemental.
and it's called Wispy.
Why
And
does
it's
the air
called Wispy,
elemental roll the same dice as I do?
It rolled my dice.
I don't know, actually.
I saw my dice.
I saw my dice.
Probably
Maybe everybody saw their own dice.
Yeah, unselected dice probably default to your dice. Or
Oh,
something
cool.
like that.
All right. Top it around. Fritz isn't here.
Hey, pipe.
So
He's the
Nabarlin.
pipe meme. C'est la pipe.
Right, I am going 1. Wait.
This is not a
5,
pipe. This is
10,
a Fritz.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I am going to long jump. That is a 10 for every strength I have, so an extra 1, 5, 10.
Yep.
Oh, come on, buddy. All right, it's giving me some difficulty here. I land here. Air elemental. Let's see what you can do. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Air elemental's running over here.
Oh no.
Get
How much
Henry.
movement does that air elemental have?
It's a fly speed of 90, so
Fuck, okay.
yeah.
Wish I had a fly speed of 90.
It needs to make a
Are
dexterity
we
saving
boring you? Are we boring you, Christian?
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Why does it have to make a dexterity saving throw?
Because it entered the sleet storm.
But it's oh.
Wait, what? So
But it's in the air and it's made
But
of
it's a
air.
cylinder.
Oh shit. Fucking
no. Okay. So it goes here.
How did he do it?
Go there,
11.
a little less.
Go there less.
45. Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Does it say that he's not? No, they just go prone, right?
Yeah, you just slip.
They just slip, so they just go prone.
Oh wait,
in the air.
He's in the air.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's an air elemental. Yeah, they're immune to prone. Never mind.
Yeah, I feel like they're gotta be immune to
yeah.
prone, right? They're a gust of wind. They're a little whirlwind.
All right, and he is. Oh, speaking of whirlwind, let's. Okay.
Oh no. What are you doing?
Okay.
I don't like
That
that
wasn't
laugh.
that wasn't
I don't like that
ominous.
laugh at all. Winifred, what are you gonna do?
Whirlwind, and it's gonna try and fling Henry off into the abyss. Is what's trying to do here.
But he's grappled by Lisa.
He's grappling me, and he's grappled by Lisa.
Oh no! Okay, never
We're in a
mind.
chain of grapple.
Okay, well he's just going to do 2 slam attacks then.
Yeah, let's
All
just slam him. Slam
Yeah.
that man. Big style.
With disadvantage because you can't see him.
That is also
Wait, what?
correct. But
Why can't he see him?
Uh,
Oh, because of the
they
it's
only have
heavily
dark
vision.
obscured.
nope, it doesn't have any blind sight. That's correct, which is weird for an air elemental. Yeah, so that's with disadvantage.
Oh, it's because it's heavily obscured. Okay, let's do it again
Yep.
then.
That is still
Oh,
gonna
not
hit.
bad.
Go
Okay.
hit.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do both. I'm gonna do both rolls, and then we'll do the damage.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah,
why
that's
is
2
this
hits.
air elemental
Oh.
work
Hit.
so well?
Damage.
Winifred, you're the best.
14 and
And
Nice.
17.
all right, so that is 31.
And then
that
Barlin,
hurts.
now that he's got the whirlwind over there, Barlin's going to use his dash action to get up there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to leap again for another 1, 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Ryan uses a legendary action to look over the ledge and say, "Where did Wispy go?"
She didn't
He's
want you
over-
to move him. She didn't want you to move him.
Wispy's over there.
Where?
Why
I
is
can't see
my
him.
pet over there?
He's in the sleep. He's in the sleet storm fighting Henry.
Oh, great. We need him for something else.
You took her toy. You
Well,
were like, I can use him, right?
We'll okay. I'll bring him back.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I had to use him for something else. She gave you control, and you immediately were like, "He's mine now." Didn't even ask Ryan what her plan.
I thought this was like
was
so we could
so
have him.
good.
Well, okay. Well, there we go.
It was fully intentional to make you do this. Like, don't worry.
You dick.
All right,
If only
Um,
Nabarlin respected women more.
Ivy.
hate-
Um,
What are you talking
are
about?
grappled.
Like, asked permission for like what she was doing. Asked her what her plan was.
That's not about respecting women. She gave control over.
I know. I'm just being a dick. All right. Okay. So let's see. I am heavily obscured. My vision is heavily obscured.
And
I
I
am.
need I need a check to see if you go prone because you grappled, but you can still go prone.
But. 10.
That's not
I
enough.
hate
You go prone.
today. Yeah, I go prone. Okay, so I slip off of her, or what? I slip off, and now fucking Henry's the only thing protecting me from falling to my doom.
That is technically what it is, but you can sacrifice your action to hold yourself onto like where you are right now. But then you'd have to use an action to hold on to Lisa.
I can't
Basically, trying to grapple her.
hold on to Lisa and talk to Lisa at the same time.
Well, no. Wouldn't she go prone and just kind of float there? Is her movement
I would.
zero?
Because
Yeah,
I
her
have
wait,
intelligence is
0
you're,
intelligence.
You have 0
her
intelligence. Yeah, then in that case, you will not fall off. You're just basically like floating there in midair. That's correct.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm like, this sounds about right. All right, so I just say to Lisa, bestie, here's the deal. I know we love Henry, But do you not think you could do better than Henry? First of all, you could find someone your size, right? Like, there's other giant men around there. Isn't he, like, a little small for you? Like, or maybe you like that. I don't know.
Well, he has.
In that case, we could find another small man for you.
He does have tentacles.
He does have
Who
he's a
talking right now?
What?
Can't see. She can't see you.
Oh, she
Object
can't
permanence
see.
is not strong with this one.
Permanence is not strong. Lisa, it's me, your best friend Ivy.
Who?
You've only barely met. Like, she doesn't recognize you. Like,
Lisa. All right. Well, in that case, can I try to break out of the fucking grapple
yeah, you
as
can.
my action? Okay. Is that a strength
That would be a strength.
check or save?
A save.
Save, really? Hey! I get advantage! Ah, my totem! Oh, good God.
Yeah, that would still
All
have an
right.
effect right now. That's correct.
Yeah. Is it really a save though? It's not. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's +0 either way, but look at me arguing over. I can't see.
Yeah, you break free.
I slide out of Henry's grasp, and I'm just in space. Okay, so I'm there. I'm in space. I can't move. I did a strength save as my action. You know what? Since Lisa can't fucking hear me, she doesn't recognize me anymore, I'm gonna say that the charmed condition did its job and she didn't kill all of us while we were right there. So I am going to bonus action turn into a bird.
kind of bird?
And get the fuck out. I will be a I
flamingo.
have prepared. No, I have prepared either a hawk or a raven, but I think I'd rather be a hawk because they have more flying. I'm gonna be a hawk. And I have 60 feet of flying. Can I fly away or can I not fly away?
I believe once you've turned, you can still use the movement that you have. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna fly away.
All right.
Except I don't know which way is the right way. So do I roll a die for that or
Yeah, roll a d4. Let's see where you go. That's actually very
Let's
fair.
roll a d4. Okay. Let's roll. I got a 1.
You were a fly
Which
south.
way is?
Into the wall.
I fly south. I fly down. I'm like, this is up, right? And then I go right down.
You do what every bird does. Thunk.
How big is how tall is the cylinder? Is it, if I go 60 feet down, will I be out of it?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so, right?
Okay, so I'll go 60 feet down, get out of the sleet storm, realize, oh fuck, I'm below, not above, and then I'm stuck down there for now. Just be like, oh, and because of updated 2024 rules, druids can now talk in their forms.
While they're formed, yeah.
Because it was ridiculous for them to not be able to talk, because that's
absolutely
just absolutely ridiculous. So you just hear, like, from way down below, Ivy being like, I'm down here! And, yeah, she's just gonna hang out down there. What does Hawk Tua mean?
That's your hawk.
Tua. Hawk. What does that mean?
No.
Oh, girl.
No.
Get a hawk
What does
to
it
it!
mean?
Spit on that
Oh.
thing!
What?
Current internet meme. Oh.
Current.
I want to make
Current
you
as
into a
in
hawk.
10, 15 years old at this point.
To a girl.
No, it's
What
only a
does it
couple. It's
mean?
only a couple of years old.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the original is somewhat older, the Resurgence,
The
something
viral
like that.
YouTube video posted in 2024.
Oh.
I'm not that old. Jeez.
I mean, you still are. That doesn't like.
Spitting
That's no
or
correlation between those two.
expectoration on a penis. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I don't like it.
Yeah, and that was said by a preacher's daughter.
Really? That's
And crypto scammer, mind you.
fascinating. Yeah,
I'm still
I looked it up and it was like
I'm still
this woman is a
unsure if she
crypto
did it
scammer.
or it was the one that ran it that did it.
All right, so I'm a hawk now, and I have used a wild shape. All right, good, good, good. That's all. That's all, folks.
All right. So Lisa is like grunting a little bit because she can't really see, and she starts to feel that everything around her gets a little slippery.
Yep.
Oh right, she has to make that deck save.
Yep.
Well, you might get your wish anyway.
We'll see in a second.
It's an 11.
That's not gonna cut it.
No. Is she gonna fall into me?
So
Guys, this is not good.
she goes prone.
Oh.
And equally just floats in the air.
Oh, she floats. Okay, okay.
Oh.
Good,
Damn.
good, 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 good.
She's a smart cookie.
But then also Henry also go down?
She's holding him, so technically yes.
Yeah, so he's technically also like, I mean, you know, prone is like at this point kind of a liberal term, but yeah.
They're prone in
but-
the air.
I mean, like, he would drop 21 feet because she's holding him, and she doesn't fall down and do this. She falls down and.
She basically does that. So that's like half her body height. So that's like,
Okay.
let's make it like, I'll make it 5. There we go. Alrighty. And that is all she can do because she's really confused at what's happening right now. But at least she's happy she's got Henry.
That was definitely the right move, putting them together.
Henry is really angry at this, and he's going to lash out at Lisa. Let me go!
Yes! Attack your girlfriend!
That is a 19, which does not hit.
Oh, shit.
And that is a 17 that does not hit. So he slaps her twice with the tentacle, and she's like, oh, and that's it. All right, Wispy.
Where he started.
Good. Do you know where Wispy... Oh, there he is. Wonderful. All right, Nespip.
Nespip, having no chance to see anything, will just fly over to the other platform on the edge so that Lisa and Henry can see him, even if they stand up. I think that should be possible.
Yep.
And just go there. Do you need anyone else to help?
Nice. As you yell out for that, Ryan says, yeah, can you help your friend, what's your name again?
Nabarlin.
Nabarlin, yes. We need Friedrich.
Oh, okay. But I probably spent like, what is it? I think that was about half my movement.
Yeah,
So...
use Wispy for it. Like, collect all of it.
Oh. So I guess we gotta wait till next round to suck it all up.
Yep.
Yeah, then Nespip will just start floating back in the air and be prepared to give hand signs to like further here, further here. And
Location,
okay.
location, location.
yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Atoli.
Well, now that the hawk has flown out of there, sure wouldn't be any harm in throwing a fireball at level 4 in there. So let's do DC 14 dexterity saving throw on both of them.
With disadvantage, as they are currently in heavily obscured area, so they can't see this thing coming.
I just like to blow things up.
Can you see them enough to aim at them?
No, but I know she's in there, so I'm just throwing it in there.
Yeah, you can roughly just say
Okay.
like over there. Yeah.
She is
Uh,
really
for-
big.
Yeah. For Henry, that is a 10 flat.
That's not helping.
So that is a fail. For Lisa, that is a 13. Fails.
Both fail, which means damage
Oh shit! Look at all those 5s and 6s.
is 41 for both of them.
Honey! Whoa!
That is a lot.
Is Henry fried, or is he still alive?
He's definitely fried, but he's still standing. And Lisa gets a bit of damage too.
Yeah, but she's a beefy girl. She can take it.
Henry is very bloodied.
It's like, no, Henry.
I'm going to take just a little step back. And that's it.
All right. You see Ryan flipping through some books over here. It's not the one. It's not the one. Oh, damn it. Where is it? Can one of you check if Fred Fruitery had a book on him?
He's worms now.
I mean, I can try.
Books are not worms unless you have a bookworm, which is the.
But wouldn't the
distract me.
object fall? I'm not. This is Isabel. This is an Ivy. She's a bird.
might be. She continues flipping through the books over there. Fritz is still not here.
Actually?
Fritz is
Fritz
a pipe.
is here.
Actually, if someone looks in the back direction of the monster, they'll see Fritz appear basically behind the column with the stairs, about 60 feet off the ground.
Oh, hello.
He'll go a bit,
That's all. We'll definitely
Okay.
see that.
and then he will cast Summon Greater Demon and summon our Balgura right here.
Oh,
No,
for God's
it's not the
sakes.
Balgura.
Why do you do this?
Let's see
It's
if we
his
get more than
only
one
move,
round.
guys.
Let's
It's
get
his
more than
one
one
I mean, it
move.
doesn't matter at this point. So yeah, he'll be like,
We're just
where he
throwing
is.
creatures at this lady. She needs
Maybe
a
she's
new
into it.
boyfriend anyway. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's
Let me import that.
Is he as big as she is,
No,
or is he smaller?
he is only large.
Yeah, he's smaller.
Only large. He's a tiny boy.
Yeah.
What was that called again?
The Balgura.
How's it spelled again?
Barl, I think.
Balgura.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
And I will roll initiative for that lovely fella.
Already.
And that's a
Ish.
natural 20 on initiative.
Oh,
What could
heck yeah, it
possibly
is.
go wrong?
Look at this man. Look at this man.
Does it have a
I believe-
bonus?
Oh, it wasn't there. It
I
wasn't
It
there.
makes it a
mean-
22. Would you say we could make it right after Fritz,
Yeah, sure.
since we're tied?
Move it down. Move it down to where he said it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Nope. I don't want that thing near me.
There we go.
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
No, it
because
matters.
She's definitely the closest.
It matters.
And now, the Balgura will swipe at Lisa, and since it has blindside and Lisa is prone,
It needs like if it's over there, it still needs to make a dexterity saving throw as well because it
for the
starts
sleep
its turn there.
storm.
Yeah.
Does it have advantage in any way, shape, or form?
I don't think it does.
Yeah, right. Ooh, that's not great. That's a 10.
Nope.
Boop.
But does it end its turn? Or is it just prone?
It's just
I
prone.
believe it's just prone.
So it's half movement to get up.
Yep.
Yeah, so
So it
it's
stands back up.
So arbitrarily he stands back up again, still does what he wants to do. Yep. Oh,
Yes. And he will attack
Yeah.
with advantage because Lisa is prone and he can see her.
Rolls for initiative
yeah.
again?
What?
Yeah, I accidentally removed him.
Oh.
Then he makes a tormenting bite attack. I don't think that will hit because that's just a 16.
That will not hit.
Then he makes a thrash attack. Oh well. That will also not hit.
Come on.
Oh, girl, come on, man.
And that's a 25 for his third attack.
That will hit.
Good.
That's a D10.
Finally.
Okay.
Is it using? It's using blindside, right?
Yes. And that's 8 bludgeoning damage. That's not a lot.
Woof. Some greater demon.
This is the thing that killed Justin, by the way. So
Yeah.
Oh, don't go near it.
I'm a bird.
Yeah. And Fritz disappears again behind the column, basically going into cover. He did his part.
Is the column
Yes.
60 feet up? Does it go 60 feet up?
I mean, it's a staircase going up.
well, part of a staircase.
Yeah, the staircase still breaks at some point, but yeah, you will have enough cover. Now, Barlin.
Head on up. Say, what do you need me to do?
I need the remains from Frieder if we want to like beat Lisa. I got an idea, but I will need his corpse or lack thereof.
His worms.
Okay.
I need his
Okay.
worms.
In that case.
Navarlin swims over to pick worms out of the air.
You hear it? I'm assuming y'all heard him whistle. Yeah,
What?
No.
Nabarlin whistles. Okay, so I guess it's not. Oh, here we go.
We don't hear that.
Still
Ah,
can't
damn.
hear it.
Oh well. Anyway,
He probably picks it
out
out because it's too high a pitch. But you whistle, yeah.
He whistles.
Can you whistle? Nope, I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's noise. Probably noise cancels it or something.
He whistles for Blondie, who 130 feet down hears it, even though no one else can. She hears his whistle and his call. She wakes up and ashes up. So that's 100. That's 80 feet. She'll be here next round. And that was my action, and that's all I got. So there you go. Welcome.
There she is. All right, Ivy.
Oh shit. I'm a bird. All right.
Or like Hawk Girl.
Hawk. Hi, Hawk V. All right. So she is going to take her 60 feet and move diagonally. I mean, move in a way that she's not going to get in the sleet storm, but she wants to move towards where she remembered Ryan, this platform over here where she remembered them being. If she uses her movement and her dash, that's 120 feet. How close can she get? She's 60 feet
Ooh.
down.
You want to go where?
I want to go as close to Ryan as I can.
I believe you
I
get.
don't. Yeah.
I believe you get
I
about
don't know.
here.
About there? Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my girl? Ah. No, I can't click on her. Can someone
allow
move me?
Yep.
Just move me over there.
Where is she?
She's behind Lisa because I
Oh,
put her 60 feet down. Yeah, there we go. Okay. She's like here-ish. And she's not minus 60 feet. She's just on the same
there.
plane as Ryan, as close to that as she can get. And she's just gonna be like, Ka! Do you need anything? It's me, the druid. and
Ryan gets ready to lightning bolt you. He's like, oh, another pest. Oh, wait.
no, I'm a good hawk. um, and then she yeah, is just like gonna do anything that Ryan tells her to do as long as it doesn't harm anybody that is her friend. Um
She'll actually say,
and
can you have a look for this book? It's I don't know what it looks like, but it's a book. And
he was
it
on this area, right? When we came in, Friedrich was on this platform.
no, he was on the same platform as hers. He was actually on here as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll do that on my next turn then.
All right.
But for this turn, I had to use basically everything just to get over there. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Quickly also adding in the token for the hawk.
Yeah, I put a picture in the Discord. I don't know.
I saw. Quickly
I
made a
put a
token of it.
little picture. It's the cutest hawk you've ever seen.
Look at me doing things
Looks
like this
like
very
it's
quickly on the fly. There
smiling.
you go.
Aw.
Ah, it's so tiny. It's so tiny. She's so pretty. Thank you, DM.
You are very
It's the
welcome.
little things that really, you know, make the game.
I think Lisa will, as
What
she
will
is
Lisa
stationary
do?
here, she will try to attack the Balgura, but she is going to be relying on her normal sight,
Which is
um, which
disadvantage,
is,
right?
yeah, because she's in the sleep storm still.
Will she try to stand up because she's still prone?
Yeah, she will. So that will spend half her movements. And she will then try to attack the Balgura with disadvantage. Oh, so much lower. That is a 12.
That actually misses.
Try again. That's a little better. That is a 25.
That hits.
She
All right.
tries to
I will be
punch him then.
right back, friends.
Okay, okay. That is 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Yeah, he doesn't have anything against that. I just saw you have the old Balgora in the token. Do you mind if we use the new one?
Sure.
It has a bit more HP.
That's
Let me
the,
just.
the 2024 one, right? Let me just
Yes.
record it.
Oh, you have it. Okay.
Well, I don't yet, but like that is a 3-second thing. Honestly, that's the plugin. If like all the other plugins can fail, if I don't have this one, I can literally pull from any book that I have. It's so useful. Vulgar Monster Manual 25. And there you have it. Probably new token too. Yeah. Let's add that back into the initiative tracker on a 21 and give you ownership. There you are.
Doesn't work for me yet. I
Oh,
can't
didn't save.
double click it.
Sorry. There you go.
Thank you. And how much damage was it?
Hang on.
20.
That was 19. 19 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
And that is all she can do because she would like to stare at something, but she can't because sleep storm. Henry is still very angry with Lisa, and he's still flailing at her like, "Let me go!"
Devilgura
so
doesn't get
he's.
the extra necrotic damage.
I'm sorry.
He doesn't get the extra necrotic damage that Fritz got.
No, that was because of the stare, but she can't do that.
Oh, all right.
She can't see.
Yeah, exactly. She has no vision right now. He will try to attack her 4. That's a nat 1 on the disadvantage. And a double 16 with a bonus. That is a 23. So that is going to hit on Lisa. That is 9 points on her. All right, Wispy's turn.
Wispy is going to go suck up all of Friedrich's stuff.
All right, so all the worms are still floating over there, and they all seem very dead still. If you just basically let it use its action, it can suck up everything that's there.
And then he will come back with all the worms.
Alrighty.
Does it suck? Is there a book in there somewhere too?
It doesn't seem like it.
Okay. And then Barla. I'll ask Ryan, like, where. Go ahead. You about to say something?
Yeah. So it doesn't seem like it, but you can make me an Arcana check.
Actually, no, it's Wispy's turn. It's not my turn. Actually, he's just dropping off. So I guess I do that.
Oh,
on
that's
my
true.
turn.
Yeah, on your turn you can make an Arcana check. Or alternatively, Nesbit
Ryan
can
just
do that
look.
because it's
Nesbit can do it, or whoever. Yeah.
yeah. Nesbit.
Yeah, Nesbit will also fly over there. I think he should make it, even if he drops to the stairs and just walks. And will take a look at this remains. That's a
Alright.
23.
All right. So the worms themselves do look different than just a normal worm. Like they're vermin, you can tell that, but like it's different. But you can see that there's a shimmer on these things. They're dead, but they're also not exactly what you see. There's something off about this. They're not just worms.
Huh. I mean, I still have my action, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna use a 3rd level Dispel Magic on the worms.
That actually works. If you do that, the worms themselves actually still look like worms for the most part of it, but some of them actually turn into pieces of cloth and some of them actually turn into a book. His entire being was comprised of worms. What wasn't was turned to look like. A book pops up.
He hands it to Ryan and asks, what are you planning to do?
Now there it is. I knew that Friedrich stole this. Yeah, this is going to be difficult, but I need to be able to see Lisa. The only way we're really going to destroy her is if we are going to siphon some of her contamination out of her. That brings me to the following problem. I need a recipient.
There's a demon down there.
Can she hear that?
I mean, it's only like 90
I
feet
mean,
or
hold
so.
up, because she yelled to us from that distance when we first appeared, so...
Yeah, and Sleep Storm doesn't necessarily block sound. Okay.
And Fritz is not inside the
Oh.
sleep stone, he's above it.
That's true. Oh. Okay. That works. Why is there a demon there?
Don't worry about it.
I'll take that on notice. Okay, that works. Can you keep that demon under your control?
Probably not.
Somehow I don't doubt that. Okay, let's prepare that. Give me that book. Let me have a look through that.
I give it her, but I want to look if at what pages she's looking at. If it's actually something related to giant woman, or yeah, I just want to keep an eye on her. I'm a bit paranoid.
So you will see as she's flipping through these pages very quickly. This is not like an official textbook or like a print of something. This is someone's like notes. And as she stops at a certain page, this looks like the writings of someone who has basically been practicing magic. And she's like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. We're gonna need to be able to see her." And that's all she can do for. Oh well, it wasn't her turn, but that's all she can say to you. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right, totally.
Does she say that loud enough for me to hear it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Uh, he's gonna hesitate a little bit, but then drop the sleet storm. But
Okay.
he is going to exchange it with web
That is smart.
in
damn
that
it.
general area there, so that all parties are still hit.
Let's see. Dexterity saving throw. You can make it on the demon, Fritz.
And with that,
Yeah,
he's
that's a 13.
also going to make it like way back there. So
So the demon is restrained.
Does Lisa roll with disadvantage?
she's not prone anymore, is she?
No.
She's just
Because in that case, it is a 15.
well, then she's fine.
All right.
Still difficult terrain though if she
Anything
wants
else?
to move anywhere.
Yeah.
Nope, that's it. He moved away. Casually.
Ryan will use her intellect to fly over here. And as she does that, she's like flipping through these pages. Okay, okay. Bring him over here, she says. And as she is going through these pages, she suddenly stops at the spell that she needs and she says, "Oh. Do you have a delirium geode on you?" And that's her turn. Fritz. See, it all comes together.
Wait, just making sure? No, he doesn't have of those.
I see the Bard
Uh,
looking like,
Goddamn wizards.
Can I? Fritz will now move so he has line of sight on Lisa and should be roughly within 60 feet of her.
Okay.
He will just do a pair of Eldritch Blasts. That's 20 something to hit and 21 to hit.
Okay, they both hit.
All right. That's 6 plus 10, 16 force damage and 4 fire damage. So 20 total.
Yes.
And that's
And
Fritz's
she's
turn.
she's not because she's a gargantuan. Yeah.
Yeah. That's Fritz's turn. Then it's the Bulgura's turn, and the Bulgura will use its innate spellcasting to cast Phantasmal Killer on Lisa. At
Oh,
6th level.
cool. That's one of my
So that's,
favorite spells.
Whoa.
So that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
About that.
No, that's a 6.
All right. So now it's instant damage and no longer on the next turn. So that's 21 psychic damage.
Yes.
And that's going to be repeated next turn.
Yep.
That's the Bulgura's turn, and I'll make a charisma save. Uh, that's an 8, so that's fine.
All right. Nibarlin.
Well then. About this time, Blondie pops up right here, ready to rock and roll. So she got the book. Okay. I will run right back down. Uh, and pop off an arrow for 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Actually, pop off 2 arrows, so 24 and 320. 24 and 320.
That'll still hit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then do a. So that is 12 points of infused damage. So 6 fire, 6 infused piercing.
Yep.
And 5 piercing from the second shot.
Okay.
To Lisa.
Done.
Then.
You'll now done 130 damage to her, by the way.
Oh my god. That is all for now.
That's it.
Heavy.
Madam Ivy.
It's me again. Okay.
That's you.
I'm a burb. I will
Pop back right here.
fly over here, I guess. And I'll say to Ryan, "Hey, am I of more use to you as a human or a hawk?" Keep
I
in
don't know, what
mind,
can
I
you-
have no speed as a human. I can't fly
What can you
as
do
a
as
human.
a? What can you do as a human?
Cast spells and shit. Not very high leveled ones though.
You never taken a class with me, have you?
I can do the spells that you taught me.
Did you take a class with her?
Yeah.
Well, she
She
taught
taught
us
us
some
purge
spells.
contamination and
Oh. Yeah.
is she talking about that spell?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna
well-
stay a burb.
What we're about to do, I kind of need you to hold her in place. So, hop to it.
Hop to it, but I'm a burb.
Fine, then hawk to it.
Hawk to it.
Hawk to it. No, not hawk to it.
I didn't
Not
say
the
that. I said hawk to it.
Hawk to it. It's too similar. Okay. Does she really need something to grapple this thing? I don't
That's
think
what
I
she's
can be
saying.
something that big. And I can't go from one wild shape to another wild shape. I have to go back to me, then to wild shape.
You do?
Pretty sure. Unless something changed.
Yeah, I believe you can't cast as an animal. That's the issue.
Yeah, but wild shape's not a
You
spell.
can shapeshift,
Does
stay
it
in that
require
form.
somatic?
You can leave the form early as a bonus action. You can't cast spells, but shapeshifting doesn't break your concentration. So I could be concentrating on a spell. So I was concentrating on the charm monster until it became no longer relevant.
But there's nothing
Yeah,
about
I
you
thought-
can't do that.
No, I thought that wild shape had a somatic component, so you couldn't do that as an animal. It's not. So you
If
can
the
wild shape from one
beast-
animal to another.
Can you really? That
Yeah,
seems
where does
I
it
don't
say
see
you
a reason
can't?
why not.
It doesn't say you can't, and there's no somatic component, so.
It says you can leave the form early as a bonus action.
But
Oh, you can stay in that form for 4 hours or until you use wild shape again.
Yeah, there you go.
So I could just use it again.
Mhm.
and
Yep.
turn into something bigger. But is there really a point? If I am in there, am I gonna get hurt?
I mean, possibly, but do you want to stop this thing or not?
Yeah.
As Ryan says, not me.
I don't want to be. I mean, I can only be. Let me look at what the creatures are that I can fucking be. I could be a brown bear. I could be a dire wolf. There aren't a ton of things I can be because I can only be up to. What is the difficulty? Oh, I gained 9 temporary HP. I forgot to do that. Beautiful. Okay, fuck. What is the beast
Are you a
form
Moondruid
that
or
I've
not?
seen? No, I'm not. My
Then I
max
think it's
CR is
CR1.
1. Yeah, CR1. Okay. So, here's the deal. I was not preparing for my turn because I was doing a different thing for a minute there. Let me just fuck, look for things. I feel like either a bear or a direwolf is what I want to do, right? Like those are my.
What has the highest strength? Because it'll be based off your proficiency plus their strength. So whatever has the highest strength.
But you can't
Strength, a
grapple.
bear.
You can't grapple anything that's more than one size larger than you.
Yeah,
Like, you
and a
can't turn
bear's
in
only
anything
a
huge.
large beast. A bear's only large.
I already looked through my demons. The Bulgura is the best I can do for that as well.
I don't think I can be anything bigger than a bear. I really don't.
I mean, some animals do have like special grappling things, like an octopus or something,
I
but
don't.
you can't turn
Yeah.
into a random animal. You have prepared forms.
Yeah, and I have to have seen it before. Which is why I'm like, I've seen a bear, I've probably seen a
You don't have
direwolf.
to have
I'm in the
seen it
woods
before.
all the time.
That changed. You have to know.
Is that
You have to
really
know of it.
changed? You'd have to know what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, bears don't have any special grappling things. And they also have -4 intelligence, so they would fall out of the sky. I'm just gonna stay as a bird, and I'm just gonna be like, if you want me to be a human, just tell me. I can shift back, but I'm gonna be a bird for now. Because I want to be able to fly, and as Ivy, I can't really move around this map very well. So, I will. Man, I wish I was someone who could like inspire someone or something like that, because that would be super helpful right now. No, I'm just gonna go over here and just be like, you got this, but it has no actual effect.
Well,
Just
compelling. It's
point my
not
little,
grappling.
point my
So
little bird, point my little bird fingers, my bird feathers towards her, my bird wings. All right, yeah, that's my turn.
all right,
Sorry, that was a long turn for nothing.
no worries. Lisa will now be able to see the Belgura, and she will angrily punch it.
With disadvantage because Phantasmal Killer.
Oh, right, yeah, that gives disadvantage. The lowest being a 9 plus a 9 is an 18.
That hits.
That is. It's 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
That hurts.
And,
concentration for the Bulgura.
Yeah.
Wait, what's its con modifier? +6 for a save, so that's an 11. That saves.
Yep. And I quickly need to measure something, but I believe we're fine. Oh, no, that is. No, she's going to look at the Bulgura, and her eyes are shooting a purple gaze as the Bulgura's hair starts to stand up and sizzle a little bit. I need a Constitution saving throw from the Bulgura.
That's a dirty 20.
That saves, so he takes 20. Oh, that's half. That is 14 points of necrotic damage. And he does not get contaminated because he saved.
But that makes him drop concentration on Phantasmal Killer.
All right.
Dang.
Where is it?
Is Lisa even bleeding yet?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No, and you guys did just about 150 damage to her. Henry will still be floating
Also,
here.
she needs to save
Yeah?
against web again.
Oh, yeah, because she's still standing in it. Good point. That is a natural 20. Henry will now attack Lisa again because he's like, let me go. And that is a 3 plus bonus and a natural 20. Which means that's going to hurt a bit. 16, that is 21 plus 28 points of bludgeoning damage. And that makes her bloodied.
Or that was a total of 28 points just then.
She has over
for,
300. She has over 300 HP.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, she looks like it, right?
I know. Yeah.
All right. Wispy's turn.
Okay,
Hmm.
Ryan. Uh. Ryan Greymark. What? Where should the air mental go?
Yeah, right next to me and keep it everything like nice and clumped together, or he's going to try and crawl back to whatever hole he came out of.
Even if they've been squished.
Yeah, he's not dead. Like, you know how this works, right?
We don't, and apparently you didn't either last session.
Huh?
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So I guess Wispy will keep him right next to her then.
Perfect.
Oh wait, and then does he? Yeah, he'll just stay there.
Is he a bunch of worms in the wind elemental?
Yeah, but he's not looking like himself. Like, it's just a clump of worms. They're all pretty stationary, but I mean, she says that he isn't dead yet. Nespip.
Nespip will probably just walk up here to watch the stuff happening. He's gonna. He probably can float to the side and like be half covered by the platform while still looking at what's happening. I don't think there's much he can do.
As you come up, she's like, do you have a geode or something? I need a geode.
I don't have one, I think. No, I got a chip and a fragment.
No, you should have 2 geodes unless you've gotten rid of them.
No, but I probably never added them because that was probably a session I'm not.
It was the session you weren't here, so you have 2
Yeah.
geodes.
From the
Okay,
crater.
then.
Yeah, you weren't at the crater, so you have two geodes.
Okay, then yeah, here's one geode, and I come up and give it to her.
Wait a second. Here it is.
She takes it. Wow, where did you get that?
I don't know.
Slotted in
He
my
literally
backpack.
says, ah. That's
Okay.
so funny.
How much are they worth?
250.
I'll do the rest on her turn. Atali.
Yeah, he would have lost his patience with all the chatting and nothing really happening at this point. So,
Batman.
um,
You can't be patient for one moment
Nope.
in your life, can you?
we're doing another
Good
fireball.
boy. God damn it.
Fireball!
So, Dex 40 saving throw for everything down there.
Alrighty. Henry throws a big old 7.
It's a 14 for the Bulgura.
Meets it, beats it.
And Lisa has a 14 as well.
Cool. Meets it, beats it, so only Henry gets the full damage. But since 2 of them are also standing in the web, they also take fire damage from the web burning up.
They will on the next turn. Yep. Henry
so
burns up.
Henry gone.
Henry
takes
burns
half-
up.
Yep.
The Bulgura takes half
Alright.
damage and half again because it's resistant, so that's 7 or 8.
I'll leave that up to you. Like, I usually say in your favor, but that depends on what favor is at this point. So
Yeah, I'll take 7.
sure.
He's a good guy right now.
So for 15. Yep. That's it. He'll just throw that and just look up at the platform, impatiently waiting for them to do or something. And obviously all of the web catches on fire.
Alrighty. And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan will look at all of you and she says, all right. Difficult times. Listen,
Oh,
you're going to have
no.
to trust me. We're going to do something a little tricky. But if we don't, chances are it's going to get a whole lot more difficult. So you're just going to have to trust me, I guess. Give me your hand.
I'd give her my wing.
A feather.
I gave her my
Love it.
hand.
So she teleports all of you with the spell teleport to. Let's put you guys down here.
Oh.
Also, why is the thing still there, the circle, the big one?
Yeah, that one can go. That was from the fireball.
Oh, I thought it was the sleet storm.
No, that one was gone a long time ago.
The sleep was the huge one.
Oh, right.
All right.
I
So,
think.
Ryan walks up over here, right in between Lisa and what's left of Friedrich, and she says, "Okay, I need a second to prepare this. Keep her busy, will you? Like, don't let her. Like, I don't want to be hit. It's annoying. So keep an eye on that, will you?" And that's her turn for now. Fritz, your turn.
Also, would you say what she's doing takes concentration?
What she's gonna do now, or where she is doing right now?
Well, both.
Right now, she's not concentrating on anything. She uses a teleportation spell that is not a concentration spell.
All right.
The
Another
concentration she
two.
had was on a banishment she used last round, so I'll remove that.
Well, that's the thing. If she stops that, the thing comes back. It hasn't been a minute yet. The Kazmi.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is no,
she's
no,
still
no, no,
gotta
no.
be counted.
If you banish a creature to its original plane of existence, it just goes there.
Right. It just
Only
goes
if you
there.
keep concentration for a minute.
For a minute, yeah.
Do you really have to do it even if it's from there?
Yes.
In that
Yes.
case, she keeps concentration. She's
All
going to be
right.
smart enough to do that. And what she's going to do doesn't require concentration, so she can.
That's 21 to hit.
On who?
On Lisa.
Yeah, that hits.
And a natural 20.
Alright.
Let's
15 plus 10 for the crit, so that's 25 plus 10, that's 35 plus 4 fire damage, that's 39 damage total.
Oh, that's a lot.
Goodness.
And
Nice.
Fritz will also move another 30 feet up, so he's just within 60 feet of Lisa.
Love that.
Thank you.
All right.
Now the Bulgara's turn, and it will go ahead and attack. Does it have any way to get an advantage on that? I don't think it does. That's a different one. Yeah. Okay. Is the web burned now, or what exactly is the situation with that?
It's burning.
I think
It's
it
burning, so
It's burning,
yeah,
so if the
it's-
Bulgara ends its turn there, it'll take 2d4 fire damage.
yeah, it'll take
Okay,
it
so
once, and then
it's still restrained.
Yeah, it'll be like it takes damage and then it'll drop restrained when its turn.
Okay, that's a miss then. That's, I think, a 16 misses as well.
Oh no, this is flat damage.
Well, no, he's restrained.
Oh, okay.
So a 16 misses, I assume?
on Lisa, yes.
Yes. Okay, so he misses 3 times. And takes the fire damage at the end of its turn. How much?
Yep.
2d4.
Oh, 2.
And a lot of
Okay.
good this frickin' Balgura's been.
I mean, he soaked up some damage, so that's 3 fire damage,
That's
half
true.
because he's resistant, so that's 1 fire damage.
Wow.
1 fire damage.
And then he'll not be restrained next turn.
And charisma save, and that's a 15, which still fails.
Okay.
Yay!
Wow.
He's like just
was
the
it-
best
that's a-
demon you've summoned.
This
Yeah,
is
you
the
held it
best
for more than
one.
one turn.
Yeah.
This is the best one.
Right.
Alrighty, no problem.
I'm going to have tell Blondie to go be a target out here and distract Lisa. So she would be, let's go 36. No, she can't do that. She could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so 420. Go. All right, I'm trying to put her in the middle of it, but it keeps saying there's a wall there, so she's in the middle trying to, just trying to distract her.
Flappy wings and whatnot. Hello.
Yeah.
I love that.
Nebron's going to pop off.
Ah.
Actually, before she flies out there, Nebron will do this. So the action is Nebron pops off 2 arrows. That's a 2. Not going to work. And that is a 320. So 1 hits.
Yep.
For a 11 plus 13 total. 12 total damage. 1 point is fire.
All right.
Then he will duck back behind the column, and Blondie will dodge out here, looking like an enticing target. She is in the middle of the space, so she's like trying to shift the gaze away from Ryan.
That's good.
That's it.
As a legendary action, Ryan will call
Oh,
out.
Ryan.
Yeah. As a legendary action, Ryan will call out. Okay, I think I have everything. I got the geode. I got the alchemical fluids. Where's the Belgoria right now?
Right behind it.
Okay, is it moving?
I mean, I can make it.
No, keep it there. Your turn, Ivy.
I like how every
Um,
legendary action is just her contemplating about stuff.
Yeah, her legendary action is just like her going over the grocery list, being like, "Do I have everything? We're gonna leave the store. I don't want to have to come back." All right. I'm a little hawk. Here's the deal. I ask Ryan again hey, do you need me as a human? Do you need an extra pair of human hands, or can I stay a hawk?
Well, I could use a couple of hands, but then again, we're going to go up the tower soon, I imagine. So I'll leave it up to you.
Fuck. I hate when she leaves things up to me.
Like a teacher, you do it yourself.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I just want the DM to tell me what to do.
That's not
Doesn't
how
say anything
D&D
about me as
works.
a person. It's fine. Okay. So, does she mean extra hands as in like for spellcasting, or extra hands as in like just for holding stuff or something?
It sounded like she meant that in a combative kind of way.
A combatish kind of way. Okay, I'm just gonna stay a hawk. In fact, I'm gonna move over here. Just perch on Navarlin's shoulder like and just be like, sup? And stay a hawk.
All right.
Yep, that's my turn.
Lisa, still relatively unrestrained right now, will punch Ryan.
Oh no.
That is a 19, which hits.
Oh, Ryan, you can't shield that shit?
And that is a 16, which won't hit.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't she have a ton of armor on?
She's got plate armor on, but that's only 18 total.
Poopy.
She's a wizard without shield.
Yeah, what the
She's
heck is
got
she
plate
doing
armor on.
without shield?
She literally does not have shield prepared because she doesn't need it because she has plate armor on.
What a shithead. She should have shield prepared. Always have shield prepared.
It's like literally the best spell in the game.
It's the
I
best
know.
spell. Reaction, AC goes up by 5. It's amazing.
She takes 21 points.
Oh, Ryan.
Ow.
She's a squishy
Hey,
little
concentration.
wizard.
You only get a couple more of those, and that would be a concentration of 11, if memory serves.
Oh, is that enough?
No, I need to beat an 11, and I got a 17. We're fine.
Oh, okay. I was like, she only gets an 11? Oh, no.
All right. Wispy is currently still holding on to the remains. Do you want him to do anything else?
So, what would Lisa do? I just missed it.
Lisa is attacked Ryan and hit her once.
Also, Lisa takes the fire damage from the burning web.
That's a good point, and she has multiple of them. 1, 2, 3. She's at 6, so that's 6d4, I imagine.
Did she also take the fire damage from the web?
Yeah.
Good.
So that's 64, I imagine, right?
Yep.
And she covers 6 of those.
Oh, not bad.
15.
Wispy is going
Pretty
to.
high, honestly.
It's not going to like that Ryan got hit, and Wispy can hold on to the worms and attack. Is that correct?
Yes.
Hold on to the worms and attack.
So Wispy is going to attack twice with his.
Oh, Wispy.
Wispy. No.
No!
Obnoxious but
He's
consistent.
too focused on holding all those worms.
He's rolling like my influence is starting to.
Yeah, your
Starting to affect
influence. The nibs is bleeding through.
You're rubbing off on him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, right? All right. Nespip.
Seeing that there's apparently no space for Nespip in this stuff here, you'll take one diagonal step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And try to present a wonderful target by also aggravating her. So he tries to hit her once. That's 26 to hit.
That hits.
Good God.
That
You're
is
OP
14
in this
damage.
whip. You're OP.
How much was the second one?
14.
Second one I haven't rolled yet. Oh, that's a natural one.
No.
So only 12 to hit.
Well, it's a nat one.
I
No,
think-
that won't hit.
Nat-
Yeah, it's a natural 1. You can't hit on a natural 1. You
Um,
stuck your toe.
He will. Could you use the Cane Jolt for the first attack to give Ryan a bit of hit points back? Or does she need the hit points? She's a wizard.
She doesn't need them, but you can do it. Like, she doesn't look hurt.
Okay, then he will keep them for himself for now.
She's a beefy wizard.
She is, actually. How much damage was that in total? That was...
That was 14
14,
damage.
right? Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Totally no more fireballs.
You can't tell me what to do.
Fireball.
Fireball.
No, we're gonna try our luck with a chaos bolt instead.
Sure.
That'll be a 22
and
to
your
hit.
luck actually works, because that's going to hit.
How do we determine this again? That's by rolling the damage.
You roll the damage, and you
Yep.
look at the numbers that you rolled. So that's 7, 8, and 3.
So it's only the
So
two
it's
first
either-
one. 3, 7.
It's
or
either
8.
psychic or thunder.
No, the two first one, isn't it?
It's the two first.
It's a
of them, which
D8. It's
is-
whatever the D8 is.
It's a 3 and a 7. Oh yeah, sorry.
I see 3 and a
that was
7.
correct.
Yeah.
You can choose one of the D8s.
Yeah, but the 3 is a D6.
Oh,
so
right.
it's just-
Sorry.
yeah.
7 or 8. Well, let's go for thunder.
Sure. That is 18 points.
Yep.
Noted.
He's just gonna remain standing there, just chilling, right now.
All right. Ryan will elbow Wispy and be like, "Come on," and she walks over here. Right in between Lisa and the Balgora. And you can see her grabbing the geode in one hand and grabbing a flask that is like very like encrusted with gold and gems and whatnot. You're not really sure what it is, but it looks like a potion or something. And she just uncorks it and pours that over the geode, so it's all wet.
Oh,
Okay.
Wet rock.
Where's that book? What? Oh, I got it myself.
Still
Wizard.
looking at that shopping list.
Wizard.
she just puts it like in Wispy, so it like floats in the air. Good. Okay. And as she focuses on the geode, there's one of you that can actually make a check on this, which is funny. Atoli, I would like you to make me either a perception or an arcana check. Your pick.
That's a totally
Let's
can see
do
her.
perception. Dude,
Yeah,
I see
columns.
I see everything.
With all his heads, that would not be... I mean, yeah...
Yeah, but-
It's
You're rather
percep-
far away, and there are columns and a bulgur in the way.
She's standing between, like,
Nah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Like, fair enough, but...
and
17.
Oh,
okay.
no, I
And you
have
just-
I have advantage on perception checks, so double
The
17.
same number.
Double 17. You see something which I think might pique your interest. You see that she does something that you could do too.
Yep.
As she's focusing on the geode, she's quickening a spell.
Oh.
Is there any
She's
way
a
for me to
sorcerer.
actually aid her from this distance?
Hmm?
Is there any way for me to
So-
actually aid her from this distance with my focus?
Do you happen to have quicken spell?
I don't think so, no.
I believe you picked 2 others, right?
Yeah,
Then you cannot help her with that.
fair enough.
As she does this, she gets that geode out in front of her. And she says, I hope to God this works, because if not, then Friedrich, you did not keep your notes well. And she pushes the geode against Lisa. And as she does that, she rubs her hand and pushes it against the Bulgura. And you can see a sickening purple haze starting to emanate in the air.
Not the
As this is
purple.
working, She looks behind her and she says, you with the green face. This guy's yours, right?
Yes.
All right. How much control do you have over him?
For now, he's under my command.
Good. Is he willing?
I'll tell him to.
Okay.
You better be.
Thank you. This is why I hope to God that you kept this thing under control. You did. Good, because you need a willing creature. All right. She casts Siphon Contamination. And as she does this,
Does that spell not have a casting time of an hour?
it does. But for the purposes of this battle, she quickened the spell and she's going to do it instantaneously.
Quicken
That's not how
doesn't
Quicken
quicken
spell-
it.
That's not how
I know
spell
quicker
works,
spell
but-
doesn't work like that, but hey.
Tim is like, no.
Tim, we gotta end sometime, okay?
We all die. That's how this goes down. We all die.
Yeah. The geode explodes and the whole tower comes crashing down. As she siphons the contamination away from Lisa, Lisa all of a sudden looks jolted and she shrinks, and the purpleness of her body just dissipates as she drops down a broken woman. As she shrinks and
Just
shrinks,
a regular Lisa.
she turns into a regular Lisa before whisking away as ashes in the wind, because this will totally kill her.
This will kill her. Oh, but I loved her.
However,
Lisa. I'm sad about
for the
it.
Bulgura,
Oh yeah, what
I need
is
a
happening to the
I need a couple.
Bulgura?
Yeah, he's basically getting 6 levels of contamination all at once. So
no.
you don't need, so you don't
We
have to roll
love
for
Bulguras.
you don't have to roll whether or not he gets contaminated, because he sure as shit does. But he's going to get a forced mutation, and because
How
of
many
the amount he
D6s?
gets.
Or D20s?
I need 3 d20s from you.
Oh, just 3.
Oh
okay.
no. 3 mutations?
I like these 3.
Oh my god. What if it makes him super powerful?
It's
Well,
a
that's the
nat
thing.
1, a nat 20, and a 14.
All right, then that one constitutes 2
Whoa.
more, so I need 2 more.
Oh god.
Oh no!
This can get out of hand with enough fails.
Okay, that's a 12. That's a
Mhm.
terrible die. One moment, I need to get more dice. I didn't think I would ever need more than 5 d20s. I like this one. That's another natural one.
I need 2
Are
more.
you shitting me?
This is
Uh,
the most d20s you've ever rolled.
oh god.
Oh,
Should I
no.
start getting my d20s as well?
Okay, that's a 2 and a 6.
All right, so
Oh,
what do we
that
have in
was
total?
close though. It was almost
I
another
will
one.
ignore the ones, so that's a
Yep.
2, a 6,
Okay.
a 12, a 14, and a nat 20.
Okay, so as you see that all of this is moving towards this demon, you can hear its voice suddenly starting to become raspy and
Oh,
gurgly.
no.
Its tongue falls out of its mouth, and it can no longer technically speak. It couldn't to begin with, really, but it speaks Abyssal, doesn't it? So it
It
can no
does.
longer speak Abyssal.
I can't speak
The
Abyssal
next one
anymore.
was a 6, right?
Yes.
All right, it drops all of its hair.
Oh no, it's a hairless Malgura. That's terrible.
So it's not like
It's
one
not
of those
like-
naked monkeys. Like
Yeah,
no, not the
just looks like a
naked
weird
monkey.
naked dude with a very weird face.
Like
Yeah.
a mole rat kind of thing.
So the
Naked
6.
mole
Then we had, what was the next one?
A 12.
A 12. Instead of his hair, it starts to grow like these very hardened patches everywhere, like chitin. Like like an outer, like an exoskeleton, basically everywhere.
Ew. And then 14,
As you look at him,
right?
he starts to partially displace in the air, as he is like roughly see-through right now.
Displace.
And finally, you notice that his
14?
blood gets. That was a 14. And finally, you see
Just for
that
the nat
his
20.
blood starts to tingle with a magical ting.
Oh, no.
His blood has now turned arcane. All of that together
What?
is absolute, yeah, and that does a lot. It basically gives you you gain an additional spell slot at the highest level you can cast. So you just get a free
Whoa,
spell
that
slot
was
extra.
a possibility when being contaminated?
Yep.
Fuck,
Not all
But-
mutations are
okay.
bad.
But as all of this happens at the same time, this guy gets more than three mutations at the same time, and he explodes in a big ball of goo.
Because of more than 3 mutations.
Yeah. It can only one of two
Wow.
things can happen, and I rolled for that. He either turns into a gibbering mouther or he just explodes. So
A gibbering mouther! We'd have to fight a gibbering mouther. Fuck that.
but he pops and he's very dead.
Up goes the Belgora.
Pop.
Do
goes
demons
the
die,
Bulgara.
or do they just return to their plane?
Yeah,
does
they
he
just
burn up
return
into...
to the
Yeah.
abyss.
If you summon
Is
it
he even a
again, what is
demon
the
anymore?
chances you
Yeah.
summon the same one?
Oh, it's you again.
No!
Oh, damn it.
It's
Well, I
this
didn't ask for his
guy."
name, so
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's so funny.
There
We
we go.
just sent like a super contaminated demon to hell.
nothing can go
All
wrong
right.
with that.
Nothing can go wrong. No consequences.
That ends your combat for now. And Ryan sort of like
Wow.
brushes off all of the like goo that flew around. She's like, right. That's that. Why are you you wanted to go to the tower. That's true.
Are the worms still how are the worms?
Oh, good point, she says. And she starts like scooping them up into like a container. We need to make sure that this never gets released until we find where he basically resurrects. He has a way to come back, and I haven't found it yet. But
It's in the
I'll keep
basement of his
body safe
manor.
for now.
Yeah, I had a basement.
You know what? That does make sense. You guys, have you been to his house?
We might have burned
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah. Remember you hired us to go kill him, and we did once before, but it turns out they didn't stick, so...
Oh. Well, that does make sense. You tried at least. Future problem. Listen, I think I know why you're here.
Ah, ah,
Uh-huh.
ah.
You want to
I flew
find
into Blondie.
the staff.
I do have a question about, now that he's dead again, the mark that I took from him. Does that still
Yes.
apply, or does that fade?
That fades.
Ah. Cool.
You're looking for the staff, aren't you?
Mayhaps.
Yes. Perhaps.
Then it's best if we travel together.
And a tome.
We need to go up.
A tome. We were trying to find the tome for her, weren't we?
No, for him. He was
For-
here
oh, for
looking.
him,
He
yes,
was
that's-
here looking for a leather-bound tome.
Yeah. That's this thing. And she holds up the book that she was just using.
Hold up. That was him, though.
Oh. He left his research behind in the tower. Or
This was his
Okay.
all along. And he wanted it back.
That's all.
This
We'll
is
have
very
like
heavy
a
and dangerous stuff.
snakehead like slithering over to have a look at the book.
It's literally like around her neck, being like just looking.
No,
over
just
her
like over the
shoulder.
shoulder, just like, what is that?
Oh, that's This is very dangerous stuff. So, if you're interested, I just want to know what your intentions are with this. You can save a lot of people and do a lot of good with this. I don't have to explain myself in saying that I would expect you guys to do the right thing with this, right?
I mean,
And
you
destroy it?
just performed a siphon.
That's an option.
We can
You
definitely
can either destroy it, or you
safeguard
can
it.
use it for. Well, if you safeguard it, that is fine too, as long as it does not fall into the wrong hands.
The wrong hands to me is the academy as well, though.
You know what? That's good enough for me. And she hands you the tome.
I totally will take it.
Shit.
All right.
can I read it later?
If you will spend some time studying this,
Oh,
I will lay out
100%.
yeah, but I will lay out the rules
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that. But over the next couple of sessions, if you spend some time studying this, you will learn a couple of new spells.
Yep, 100%. He'll study that.
All right. As she looks
Quick
up,
note.
yeah.
Before we go down, can I quickly get my turtle? And
Oh,
one moment.
When he flies
I'll
off
get
and out and down and picks up the pieces.
I'll get a. Oh, can you fly down there, or is it a?
I assume it stops before where the turtle hit the
yeah, but
lower floor.
you
Just
can make
there.
it down and back up again. Like that is
Yeah,
possible.
I'm running down, sitting there with my tinker tools, expending one spell slot, sitting there 1 minute, and Tali forms back up and right him back up here. So yeah.
Maslow follows you guys back up as well. He's been guarding, um, guarding Tali's form.
As you all reconvene after a little while, she says, "Okay, I guess the only way is up. We can use the magic of the library to make most of the way. I think that should bring us to the upper floor."
What was the name of the tome?
Good question. I believe it's called the Tome of the Haze. I have to look it up.
Home of freeze right.
Friedrich.
Are
She looks
we in
up
a
and
rush? Or can we take an hour to take a breather after this
Yeah.
fight?
I think
not
we can
looking
take a
to do it.
moment. Sure, we can
Yeah,
take a
I'll
moment.
short rest. I'm here for it.
Listen, before we go there, we take a rest, of course, but before we go there, a word of caution. The upper levels of the tower, where the magistrate's office is a place that I haven't been to either. And unless I understood it incorrectly, there's a temporal rift over there that is highly unpredictable.
Temporal rift, as in like different planes of existence.
At the same time, yes. So we need to be very
Oh.
careful.
Neat.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a moment to rest, and then we'll. I can go with you, of course, right?
Yeah, that would be great. We'd love a spellcasting
I'd like-
strong buff wizard.
Unless
I'd
you-
like to see if she has, if her like facial features or anything gives off that she has any ulterior motives, or if she's like actually doing it for the sake of, survival or whatever.
Okay. Give me an insight check.
Okay, that blows. 15.
She seems to want to make sure that you guys are okay, is what you're reading from her.
Fair enough.
While we're all like getting recuperated, Napoleon's going to look through the books for information on to see if there's any information on otherworldly creatures like a diva or Deva or Ignatius, because it's a big library.
Are you going to spend the majority of your hour on that?
Yeah, because Napoleon actually didn't get hit, so he's totally fine.
Fair.
Yeah.
As you do that, at some point,
I'm
Ryan
gonna turn
will
back. Well, no, I'm gonna stay in hawk form actually.
At some point, Ryan will float towards you, Nabarlan, and say, "You're not a wizard. You're not a sorcerer. Yet you're perusing a library as if you're looking for something. What are you looking for?"
Latoli would probably look at her and he's fine. He's been traveling with me.
I know, but I just want to know what his interests are.
Just interested in the paladins and their religion. Come from a religious family. I'm a religious man myself, although I may not look it. They seem them bring weird creatures, not like the demon, but more of a different variety, far less demonic. Just curious about them and their saints. They seem to be all pretty entrenched in the city.
You're looking for the Celestial Codex.
Oh, I guess I am.
The Celestial Codex. Fancy, fancy.
Well, you do have a taste in books. You're just not looking in the right place. But you knew that already, of course.
Lakes, I didn't find it.
The Celestial Codex is one of the most prized possessions of this academy. Other than the books that we have on all forms of magic, the Celestial Codex is something that was once gifted to us, so it has a special place. As luck would have it, we will find it where we're going. Unless it's been taken, it should still be in the Magistrate's office.
How convenient.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real convenient.
A very plot pointy.
It's the thing you've been looking for, and it's where we're going next.
Ryan, I hate to say it, but I don't think the academy is anymore in Drakkenheim.
You don't hate to say that, but whether or not they are no longer in Drakkenheim is of a very trivial matter. What is important is whether or not they have a presence in Drakkenheim in the future. Right now, you're right. In the future, who knows? That is something that we're going to have to find out next week.
Next week,
on.
one Drakkenheim Z.
See.
Z.
Drakkenheim
Z.
Drakkenheim Z. I love that.
World War Drakkenheim. All right.
I think this
That was
actually
one
the-
hefty fight, guys. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
I
I hate that I was a hawk for half of it, where I just was doing nothing on my turns, but at least
I
now
gotta
I'm
ask.
safe.
You at one point you commented like, I didn't expect you to do lightning arrow. What were you
Yeah.
expecting me to do?
Well, lightning arrow not necessarily like for the damage, like that's no issue. The trouble is, Friedrich has a couple of things that he can or can't do depending on one type of damage, which is lightning. It's the only thing that affects his. And I was like, oh great, because this
He-
party has like very little like
Yeah, we don't
lightning-based
have
spells.
lightning stuff.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's fine. So like he can do like his shit. I as you notice, like he's a strong like wizard, but there's two things that he really can't cope with, which is one is anti-magic because he's a caster, which is what you did the
Right.
first time. And I was like, ah shit. But in the library he's gonna fly, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Because that's not magic based.
There's so
and then
much
you hit him
space.
with electricity. He's like, oh, so he can't regenerate, he can't do this, he got shit.
Yes.
Heck yeah!
And here I was thinking I didn't bring any good tricks, but I had one all along.
Yeah, because like if Friedrich had his way a little bit more, like he has a couple of very, very, very nasty spells on his up his sleeve. The worst one that he has is Octarine Spray, which is a 7th level delirium infused spell, which he was prepping for. If that thing hits, you need to do like sorry if I can look it up, a level like an
Con?
18 con
Or-
save.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh, or take like 1,000,000 damage.
Well, what it
and
does is
contamination levels.
it's a cone. It's a cone, and for every target it hits, it does a D8 on everyone. So
Oh,
the more
shit.
target it hits, the higher the damage. That thing is great. And
No.
look at how many people were hit together. And like,
Yeah,
everybody's
there's so
target.
many people.
He would have totally taken Lisa into account as well, so it would be like 10d8. That is a very dangerous spell, and he was prepping to do that because he was trying to cluster all of you. And then you hit him with the
Right,
lightning,
yeah.
and he couldn't.
He couldn't do
Man.
it.
You should have
He's
also
like,
just
well,
thrown
fuck.
You should have just thrown a bucket of mice in the general direction as well for 10 more creatures.
Yeah. He's like, here are these mice for no reason.
Why
Also,
why mice
spell."
why mice when you're full of worms? Just ugh.
That's true.
Here's my arm.
Plus 20
I
d8s.
100 worms.
Well, I'm glad that Napoleon was once again able to
Outsmart.
He totally
Outsmart.
did it on
And-
purpose, right? You totally knew
was.
that.
It
You
was-
knew
it
the
was a
lightning
plan.
thing.
It
It was a plan.
was so cool.
Actually, my actual plan was to hopefully kill him that round, and then have all the worms do a dexterity saving throw, save from lightning. 'Cause if they
Mm.
failed it, they would all get the lightning damage after the fact.
Right, yeah.
That's cool.
Because it
Trial
goes,
the
because
worm.
it jumps. Yeah.
Also, I can't help but notice how indifferent she was to the 2 different forms of Atolia that she's now seen.
She's a very high ranking wizard.
Oh, no,
She's
I know,
zero
I know.
fucks.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
She gives
Okay.
0 fucks, man.
that the same guy? It must be. I don't remember.
He doesn't care.
It's,
enough.
it's Drakkenheim, and we just fought. There was a giant like glowing monster zombie person.
Hey, we fixed her.
I was really hoping she would survive in some way and we could have her be my best friend now, but I'm sad
No,
that
she was
did.
beyond redemption.
Lisa.
She was born to die.
So,
Aw.
and did,
So now
did I
we're,
get you all? Did I get you all thinking that Fritz abandoned you again?
Yep.
Nah, I know
Just
he's
a
hanging around
little.
somewhere.
Were you in the pipe or where were you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're just invisible.
Because
or were
I
you
like
just
I had a
invisible?
feeling when I
Okay.
threw the first fireball, I was like, oh, but it might actually hit Fritz. But at the same time, I was like, nah, you're crafty enough. You got away
Nah,
somehow.
he's crafty.
Yeah,
He
you
went
got away.
No, I just
Every
turned
single,
invisible and got out of dodge.
Yeah,
And
every single round, Tim just sent me the message of like this is what I did, so I knew where he was.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Um,
the situation wasn't bad enough for you to abandon us. So
No.
Yeah,
He-
you've
was
done
It was the first one I got hit in the face, but like you got hit in the face, you got zapped by the thing, your eyes formed together. I like Nabarlin saw that happen. He's like, that's why Nabarlin was not sweating it.
I would
that's a
be
good
out.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good reason to get out.
I just love because previously you have been invisible in fights, but you've always shown us where you were. But this time you were like, nope, you fuckers don't get to see anything.
Well, I was trying to go for this whole I'm leaving you here.
Oh, we don't believe that
But
anymore.
you
big
would.
softy.
Fritz wouldn't leave the tower at this point, though. Like, there's too much to gain here.
He's too committed to the magic. Magic of it all.
Is he?
Tim,
I still want to
we
know
can
about
read
this
you like a
book.
book.
I still want to know about the book.
it would have been funny. I was considering the whole time to cast an see invisibility because I heard that Henry was invisible and there was worried Barry hid more stuff around here. So I was considering flying up,
Right,
casting see
yeah.
invisibility, and would just see Fritz or
Just see
whatever.
Fritz being like,
You would
hanging
have.
around.
He was always invisible and behind cover.
Okay.
and
that is
behind
just
cover.
full paranoia.
Wow.
Right. So next week we'll probably have the conclusion of the tower. Exciting, and then we're slowly creeping towards the end of the campaign because
So, we didn't level up after
We
this
got
fight
it.
either?
We still gotta bring my girl back. Oh my
Almost.
god.
what you can. I mean, what we can do is because the level up is basically finding the staff. If you'd like, because that saves a little bit on having to do that during next session, you can do your level up right now. Just prepare it, and I'll import it. I'll import
Okay.
it once we actually have the thing ready.
Cool.
Okay,
So
I
for
will
that
do that
purposes, you get to level
Da,
up.
da, da, da.
I like
So
that.
free
I like that this
Level
also
10.
I like that this also assuredly means that we find the staff next session. So
I'm gonna. I mean, unless.
Well, it's like
Oh, look,
we
squirrel!
find it. Well, it's like, we'll
It's
probably
up
find
there,
it.
right?
Whether or not we're able to get it back out, that's a different story. Like we'll probably
Ah.
find it. That's getting it is a different story. But Barry,
Level 10.
the level like in projection are levels. This is because what you're about to answer,
Yeah.
shit might not matter too much. But will we reach level 15?
No, you will not reach
I
level
don't think
15.
we will, yeah.
No.
I don't
Okay.
think we'll get quite that far.
That settles what I do. Okay.
Yeah, because I know what you talked about that before, like what you wanted to like go for in terms of prep. No, the one that you need level 15 for, I wouldn't shoot for.
And I will not.
All right. Then I'm gonna go get some sleep because it is nearing midnight here, and tomorrow is another work day.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heather, for a wonderful session. I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Later.
And the same goes for everybody that's watching this right now or on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today for session 44. We'll be back again next Sunday with the conclusion of the tower, hopefully, and level 10. But, yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you all tomorrow.